Hello, everybody. Hello, Aflad. Hello, Nathan. My weekend was good, thanks. Hope yours was good as well. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Jack. Hello, Around the Fur. Your soul needed this. I'm glad. Do I like that big? I'm not the chemical lady, Aflad. I do not. Hello, Jason. Hello, Kabul. Hello, Jamie. Hope everyone's doing well. We're getting started in just a few moments here. I'm just doing some audio leveling here, getting everything set up, making sure it's all good to go for you guys. But we have a fun stream planned. Hello, Ange. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night. The original cat. Hello. Ellen Reed. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. All right. How's it going, everybody? Oh my God. My hair's one big sweaty mess. Spent too much time out in the garden. But hope everyone had a wonderful evening. Hello, Pimu. I see everyone's getting excited with the new channel member emotes in the chat there. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight on this wonderful Tuesday night. I'll have you know, I passed my CAPM exam with above target on everything. So all the studying and the one missed stream paid off. And yeah, we're on to hopefully being able to do something with that. For those of you who don't know, it's an associate project management certification. So it's pretty cool, pretty interesting. And yeah, tonight we have a fun little laid back stream planned for you guys. I have Dan on here. I'll get him on in just 1 second here. I want to say also, unfortunately, I will be busy this Thursday. So this Thursday's stream, we're going to have to push until next week. So I'm actually heading up to a cottage with some friends. It's the weather's getting nicer. It's getting warmer out. You know, it's cottage season. I'm sure you guys understand, and I apologize for that. But to make up for it, at the end of the stream, I will be gifting 5 more subs for the or 5 more channel memberships for you guys. But without further ado, we'll get into it. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Original Cat. Thank you, Pimu, Jack, Robin, Donovan. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate the congratulations. And let me just get Dan in here. All right, Dan, you're on. Say hello.
Hi, everyone. I apologize in advance for that opening that Brennan did, full of information that absolutely no one cares about.
Fuck you, Dan. You fucking piece of shit. I'm like trying to list off my achievements and update people on my schedule.
Brennan, wait, you passed what test?
It's called the CAPM. I don't think your soundboard is tapped into here. If you're trying to play some sound effects that dunk on me.
No, I'm trying to play any sound effects.
Oh, okay. I thought you were reaching over for the soundboard.
Hold on, let me turn. Wait a minute, let me turn this off. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, I gotta turn this down. Hold on. Let me turn that down. Okay, there we go. No, what is that test again? The CA.
Yeah, it's a certified associate project management exam.
Oh. Oh, it was great. I mean, that's just wonderful.
You're just thinking of something to fucking rag on it
No,
about.
no, I'm very proud of you.
Wow,
You
thank you,
know,
Dan. I think
'cause
that's
I
the
know
first.
it's hard when you're on the spectrum to pass tests like that. So I'm very happy for you. Too bad you
Fuck you.
failed the STD test.
Oh yeah. No, I caught. If you catch them all, that's how you pass, right?
Oh wait, does my audio sound like a fan? Because there is a fan on in my room.
I'm getting a little bit of like clicking
Oh,
feedback.
no, I'm gonna turn it off because I want people to.
Oh, okay.
Here, hold on.
Dan disabled the video here. We'll minimize that for 1 second. Well, we get him on. He got some technical difficulties, but always starting it up. Ryder Westwood, how's it going? Lad, sounding like an air fan with that mic audio. How's it going, Christopher Abate? Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hope I said that name correctly as
It all.
well. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a lot less. It sounded
Yeah,
like
it was very. The thing is like blowing on me. It's like cold in
okay,
here.
yeah, because it was
I don't
like
know why I have
clicking a
it
bit.
on.
There we go. We got Dan
Sounds
back.
nice and quiet. It sounds professional now.
Why is it hot in your apartment right now?
Just my pussy.
I fucking wish I didn't ask, but thank you, Dan.
Just my gaping, chapped, mucus filled pussy.
I instantly regret having you on the show, but thank you. Nicole
Shut the fuck
Doge,
up.
thank you for subscribing. Don't tell me to
Shut
shut
the
the fuck up. This is my show. You pipe down up there. No, I'm kidding. Toasty, hello. Thank you, A77. I appreciate that. It was a hard test. Like Dan says, someone like myself who apparently is on the spectrum. I didn't know it. It was never diagnosed, but Dan, the doctor Dan just diagnosed me right now. But
No, you remember that time I told you I said I was throwing a frisbee and I said, go get it, go get the frisbee, and then I threw it over a cliff.
oh
You
yeah, yeah.
kept going.
When you took me to the Grand Canyon, it was a
I
great
knew then.
trip.
I knew
Yeah,
then.
that was the all the diagnosis you needed, eh?
Yes. So tonight, everyone, is an exciting evening. We're going to be watching old videos that
Yes.
and commenting on them. I think I did a commentary on this video.
Oh, like a cutting
Cutting
room floor?
room floor. Yeah, I think I did back in the day, but I haven't seen this video in a very long time, and it's one of my favorites.
Ah. Yeah, this is the abandoned incredible 1970s honeymoon resort and Arabian themed nightclub in the Poconos. And what was this one burned down, didn't it?
No, they well, I don't know. Did it burn down? They tore it down. I mean, it's been torn down. I think the
Yeah.
whole now.
It's called the Summit Place, right? Because I
No, no,
thought the Summit.
the Penn Hills is the one that burned.
Oh, yes, yes. I know there was a couple in the Rust Belt that have definitely.
Hills for lovers only. You're never lonely at Penn Hills.
Is that their
So,
jingle?
yeah, Penn Hills for lovers only. You'll never be lonely at Penn Hills.
Sounds like a swingers club place.
It was
Remember you
Penn
guys?
Hills at the end. That's what I heard. It turned into swinger parties.
Oh, yeah. I mean, most of these niche places out in the woods, they turn into nudist resorts or swinger parties.
F Pleasant Penetration Hills.
Mr. Pancake says Dan's gonna
Penetration.
copyright strike you. Better fucking not.
When I got I don't remember. Oh, you know what it was? Um when I started the channel, I was doing malls, and then I said, well, I have to have something in between because to keep, the channel growing.
Yeah, you had to
And
introduce a new series.
yes, I started researching like abandoned places, and at that time, it was like 10 years ago. Nobody would give you the address of a place. Nobody
Oh
would
my
talk about
god.
where it was. It was so stupid. And I
Yeah.
looked. I oh, it was an article in the DCist. Uh, and this journalist, writer, I should say writer. He wasn't really a journalist. Was talking about he had found an old newspaper ad with Summit Hills in the ad, and it showed the heart-shaped bar.
Oh,
Uh,
what the
yeah, and
there
he said,
was.
"Oh," and it was abandoned. He knew it was abandoned. He's like, "Oh, I just have to see it." So him and his friend went there, and the Pocono Police Department showed up with dogs.
Oh, what the fuck? And
Yeah, so I was terrified, but I was like, "Oh, there's a lot of." When I started to research it, I was like, "Holy shit, there's a lot of abandoned resorts up there." Because we used to go
oh yeah.
to a
It was.
we used to go to a resort up there. I not remember the name of that place, and I don't even know if it's still open or not. But it was owned by these two gay guys, and they were trying to get like gay. They're trying to get like a gay following.
Oh, like they're trying to
Uh,
build like a little community or something?
but it was an older place. It was like it was like a '70s style
Was it the
place.
Neville?
I
I
don't know.
know
It had
because the Neville was like
A-frames.
a
It had
70s.
A-frames. And it was very
Hmm.
private, and it was like nude, so you didn't have to wear clothes. And
I know also
uh,
Grossinger's had stuff like
oh
that.
no, well, Grossinger's is in the Catskills.
Yeah.
Hey,
Is
Rob
it
K, what's up?
hello everybody? Everybody's pouring in now. Exploring abandoned places is a favorite pastime of mine, Luciana says. Rabbit tail, we're doing good. We're doing good. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I'd like to see more
The
abandoned
Penn
resorts.
Hills. I did Penn Hills first.
And then you
So I
did.
went there first. That was the one that was right on the road in Poconos. It was right on the main road. So you just pull off the road, and I went filming. And luckily, no cops drove by because they would have kicked us out. And I was able to film that. The only one I wasn't able to get was Buck Hills, which is one of my.
Was that the one the
That's,
proper people did? Buck
I don't
Hills?
know if they did that one or not, but it was a stone an old stone hotel
Oh.
that was previously a resort. It had been abandoned for years. I think it was on a show called like Celebrity Ghost Hunts or something.
Oh, sorry, Dan. I get a little bit of static on your mic. I don't know if it's a cable or something.
Talking about. Um, hold on, let me see if I can.
It might be a loose cable. I don't know. Besides the blasting it with bottoming it out with your your gusts of wind there.
Is that
Mind everybody
better?
stay hydrated. Here wait, sorry, talk again.
Is that any better?
I still I don't know if chat hears it, but it's like a little clicking sound. I'm not 100%, it's like a
Hmm. Clicking.
I don't know. It sounds almost like a little bit of like a staticky just a tiny bit.
Static.
Sorry.
Can you guys? Oh, they do hear it.
Yeah, it's like a little static like rattle almost.
Excuse me.
Let me
Um,
Discord seems stable. I don't know.
try this. Hold on. I think maybe when I was doing the settings, I'm gonna put my output volume down to here. How does that sound? Is that better?
That made it a little bit more prominent. I don't know. It's Dan's brain ticking over. Marie says.
Hello, hello. How does this sound?
It sounds similar. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to stress you out or anything. Just
Hello, hello. How does this sound?
sounds more the same.
Hold on. What about now? How does this sound?
I don't know. It was weird. It sounded good for like a little bit shortly after you turned the fan
No,
off.
that's. I have to have that on to hear you.
Hmm.
Hold on. Let me see here.
Could it be your cable? Sorry, chat. Bear
Um,
with us. While we sort
Everything
out some quick technical difficulties.
seems to be okay. Uh, might be our connection, honestly.
Yeah, maybe let me try try joining and leaving the call again real quick. Just give me 1 second here, Dan. Sorry. Let me just full screen this, leave, and then let me see here, talk again.
Yes, hello.
Oh, okay, that yeah, maybe it was the call because that
Yeah,
sounds
it's the
so
connection
much
because we were
better.
fine when we started.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, chat. We're just we sorted it out. Dan, I sorry for gaslighting you into thinking it was your microphone and expensive audio equipment.
Yes, thousands, tens of thousands of dollars in audio equipment that I never use. What was I gonna say? Oh, back to what I was talking about with now the horn behind me is for real.
It's not the soundboard.
Now it's the window open. It's so nice out with the
Yeah, we're
uh
finally out of the snow and rain here too. We're finally getting to get
oh,
some warm. Like it
um
was.
so well, I filmed Penn Hills first, and then I went back up and I think I filmed Brook, what the fuck was that place called? Brookhaven or Brook something. And I filmed. It was the one with the oh my god, this fucking car horn.
It's okay. It's very minimal in
Right,
your mic, at least.
annoying. But what,
It's,
I don't understand why people even have that stuff now. What
I
should
don't know.
happen if someone fucks with your car is that a gun should emerge
Pops
from
out of the
you
hood.
and just shoot the person and kill them because the horn doesn't do anything. I've seen people break into cars and they're there for 2 minutes going through the car with the horn going off. They don't care.
Yeah, if they want to do it, they can do it. And I mean, with that little the window pressure tool, you can literally palm into a car window in like 2 seconds.
Oh,
It's insane.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you see some bags, you just pop the window, grab it, go. The car horn goes for another 20 minutes. Yeah.
Um, so anyway, we shot that and we did Unity House as well. And Unity House is a beautiful old resort that was used for the textile unions in New York City. So people from New York City who were in the textile union would be given a vacation every year. And they could go to Unity House and stay there for free. And it had a movie theater, but it had this incredible building that was designed. I'm going to close the window.
Yeah, no worries. No worries, Dan. I see your magnet collection is increased.
This man, like, why
That's
does
okay.
your? I don't understand why your horn has to go up that long.
And that loud too, like fuck.
I mean, Jesus Christ, it's not doing anything.
And
Anyway,
I mean you're far up from street level. It's
I
insane.
don't 10 stories up. I don't understand why. But anyway, um, so uh, Unity House is a hard one to film, because security. I really lucked out with the four.
Is
Uh,
that the complex of 3 resorts and the guy drives around on an ATV with a handgun?
no, that's the one Brookwood or Brook something. Hey, Ray.
Rave reviews. Thank you for the
Said the
donation.
podcast was
Appreciate it.
coming out in a week, over a month ago. Yeah, I know. I
We're
mean,
filming one tomorrow. We're filming one tomorrow.
we're doing tomorrow, but the thing is, and I've tried. I would implore you to watch the live stream that I did on Patreon like a few days ago or something, maybe more than that. Maybe like 4 or 5 days ago. But I was trying to explain like what was going on, and here's now I can hear sirens outside and
Oh
our
my
truck.
god.
This is um
It's definitely a smash and grab
What
then.
happened was my printer broke, and I am flush with orders, and I'm still waiting for a part to come. And it took days and days and days of me being on the phone with Canon to fucking figure out what was wrong with the printer, and
Yes.
slowed everything down and fucked everything up. And I became so upset and despondent that I just got depressed and said, "Fuck it, I'm not doing anything." And that's what I did.
It's so crazy too. I remember we had a couple calls about your printer, and is it still giving you issues?
Yes,
That's fucked. This is
and
Dan's brand new Canon printer.
it is not the printer. It's something wrong with all of them.
Oh,
Um,
it's like a factory defect.
Something's going on because like people have gotten new print heads, and then just Canon started replacing printers, and then they get the same problems with the new printer.
That's oh my god.
So
That's
I can print like 8.5 by 11s, and I can print small prints. If I do a large print, especially if it's like uniform color, there are lines through it and it's all fucked up. And
yeah, and you're
I have
very
tried,
particular about what you put out too.
I have just
Like
tried everything to fix it, and I can't fix it. And I've been falling behind on fucking everything because I'm just like doing this all by myself. Like I'm running
yeah.
business that this fucking
Well, you're getting hundreds of orders, and you're the
my
sole person filling them
no,
out,
not
mailing them.
anymore. No, I've had to close it down because I can't take the orders because I can't make the fucking photos.
That's insane. And
So
it can, has Canon done?
now my web sales are dead. They're just fucking dead because
Wait, Dan, I think your mic cut out here.
my mic cut out.
There we go. Now I can hear you. I don't know why it tuned you out for a second there. Sorry.
I haven't listen. I get to a point where I just like cannot do anymore, and it drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's insane too that because this has been your printer has been an ongoing issue for you for I'd say well over 2 months now.
Yes,
And it
it
has
has.
been insane.
And it totally like the first round of sales fucked me up, and I don't have any help. I'm doing this all by myself. So when I spend 5 days packing shit for 8 hours or 10 hours a day, I don't feel like filming videos.
Yeah, no,
You
I feel
know,
that. You gotta hire some sort of like assistant or something to just help you
and
mail orders.
yeah, but I can't. Who am I going to hire? There's nobody.
You can always get someone to do it remote, and but
There is
I guess they wouldn't.
nobody. There's nobody out there who can do it. I have interviewed people. I've tried to get someone. There's nobody. There's nobody that like you have to have
Understands the
some
business.
you have to have some kind of show business like experience, because you're going to be answering emails, you're going to be doing like I
Oh,
get
you're looking for like a full assistant, like to
I
sort
get
of one
offers,
size fits all.
constant offers for stuff. I don't even read the emails because I don't have time to correspond
Yeah,
over and over and over again and negotiate with somebody. I can't do it. I just don't have the time right now.
no, I feel that.
So I'm
But
just going back to making videos again. Um, I have a
hell
video
yeah,
coming out to what's today? Tuesday. Tomorrow there'll be a video out on the Film It channel. Uh, and I'm limiting sales on the website.
yeah. Well, I mean, if it's causing that much of a backlog and you're having printer issues, yeah, I think that's definitely a
It,
smart move.
it,
But
I'm going to there's not going to be any large scale prints for a while. Not until
uh,
Canon figures out. It could be a
yeah, it
programming
fixes their shit.
problem. It might need an update. I don't know what it needs, but they're allegedly working on it with their engineers.
That's
Um,
crazy.
but they still won't admit that there's a problem. They keep saying, "Oh, the printers that are coming out are in perfect condition," and this thing worked fine for the first month.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
Beautiful prints, and then all of a sudden it just Blanc, it was dead.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too. Like especially if you had
Not dead, but
just
I'm
printing
printing
shit.
on a $15 piece of paper,
Yeah, and it's got dead pixels or like gaps and stuff. It's
and then
crazy.
it's fucked up, and the fucking um the money that's wasted with the I made Canon. I was like, you guys need to send me ink because
Yeah, ink or paper or something.
doing all these tests at home, like they're making me print out photos. They're high quality, low quality, mid quality, different papers, different, and then I have to print out all these like test papers that I have to scan and then send them to them so their engineers can look at it and try to figure out what's going on. And I used up a huge amount of ink on this, and I was like, dude, I'm not doing running any. I'm not. I just want the fucking thing to work. I don't want to sit here all
Yeah.
fucking day and do tests on it.
Yeah, I remember this when as soon as you got this printer what, like 2 months ago, and you've been having issues with it nonstop, which is
Like 3
insane.
months ago or something, and it's like
Yeah.
um the costs to get it started up and everything was considerable because I had to get rid of all the old inks and everything that I had and start with new inks. And the new ink system is like it's like $700 or $800 to fill the printer up with ink, and
Yeah.
then you go from there. But it's just I got overwhelmed, completely overwhelmed, and I just
Yeah.
I couldn't like the printer and the orders completely fucked everything up as far as getting videos out on time every week on
Yeah.
YouTube because I'm working on this other thing and I don't like it's like I don't have any I was
Spare
so
time or
frustrated.
anything.
I was so frustrated. It's like who feels like going out and filming shit? I don't know what to film. I'm frustrated.
Yeah, you spend 6 hours of your day on hold with the fucking printer company, and then like another couple hours trying to actually solve the printer issue to no avail. But yeah, Greg,
I
exactly. You
wrote
nailed it on the
down
head.
I wrote down all this stuff for the podcast, like bits and stuff that I wanted to record and all that kind of stuff. And so I am hopefully going to get to that tonight and work on that tonight. But it's been a lousy couple like 2.5 months. And I'm just
Fuck.
hoping in June I'm going the first week.
Oh, where are you
Uh,
headed?
I'm gonna go to West Virginia
Oh shit.
and I'm gonna stay at my parents' cabin for like a week by myself.
Oh, that's awesome. You never told me they had a little property up there or
And
down there.
that's all it's a lot of property. They own like a whole
Oh,
they own like a whole mountain.
damn. That's you
Um
should what was I gonna say? You should film a video out there.
well I'm gonna do Appalachia.
Oh, hell yeah.
Appalachia at night. And I'm just basically gonna be walking and hiking through the woods at night.
That's awesome, Dan. Yeah. I love
And
shit like that.
yeah, and do stuff like that and like campfires. And I'm gonna put out infrared cameras at night when I go to sleep.
Oh yeah, little like trail cams.
There has been many sightings up there of there's all kinds of stories. Creatures, ghosts. My parents have a one of those Native American trees on their property where it like bends. I haven't seen it yet, but it's supposed to be like
Like a rubber tree?
no, it's supposed to be like
Oh, thank you, Greg.
thanks, Greg. Um
The
so
Chem
I
Lady episode was definitely something, definitely a sight to behold or a sound to behold with Dan's fucking sound bits he made. But she's doing good. She's making her money. I don't
take
feel too bad.
so I've taken a hit across the board.
Yeah,
Um
fuck.
with Patreon and with everything because I fucking got wrapped up in this fucking printer, and I'm just not going to do it. So I am going to move on from that. I'm limiting sales.
Yeah, I think that's the right approach. Limit sales, kind of put the shop on hold for now until you get your stuff sorted. Because if it's dipping into your other creative facets like the podcast and like
Yeah,
filmmaking, then
I just want to film stuff and make videos, and I don't want to fuck around with a fucking
yeah,
website bullshit. I'm fucking. I mean, I appreciate the sales and everything, but like,
no, for
I
sure.
could just raise the sales up to like $500 a picture.
Get them now.
Like, you want one, you're gonna have to save up, and then I'll never get a sale, and then I'll you're like, oh, I have a store, but it doesn't make any money.
Then you'll be fine. You'll be fine. No, but
I really, really like apologize to everybody because it's just I got really, really bent out of shape about that, and then like I was just my when I get like when I'm leaving the apartment to go shoot something, I have this feeling in my belly of like, okay, we're gonna do something really fucking awesome today or tonight or whenever I go out, and I lost that feeling for a while. Became very frustrated and just
uh,
had I was just blocked, man.
yeah, you got like burnout.
I was just blocked because of
I
the fucking
yeah,
printer.
it's
It just really upset me.
yeah, it weighs down on you, and then but hey, you know what? Tomorrow we'll film the podcast. And then the next week, you're going to be going out to Appalachia. You're going to film a great video out in the woods there. And then later on in the summer, we have some other stuff that we're going to be filming.
Hopefully, I won't be killed by a. I've never been up there by myself. It is a
Really?
creepy fucking place.
Well, hey, I mean, I could potentially, depending on what, if I'm available, if you wanted me to come help you film, I could potentially
Oh,
make a trip
yeah,
down.
of course, I would love to have you come and stay there. It's a fantastic place. It's on a river, and it's in the middle of kind of in the middle of nowhere, and it's truly. Thank you, Victoria. It's truly rural, and there are there's other homes up there, but they're very spread out, and this house is right along the woods next to kind of like a mountain, and
Oh, that's awesome. So it backs
yeah,
onto like a huge range kind of thing.
yeah, it's like a big, yeah, it's acres and acres of land. It's like the whole mountain.
Oh, we could film something awesome there, I bet.
What I'm saying, it's like I haven't been there in over 20 years.
Oh my God. So it's just like a family property?
Yeah, I haven't gone up there because uh well, I'm busy, number 1. Number 2,
Yeah.
never like I would say like being there with my parents, it drives me crazy. Oh, but I had an experience up there that was very strange, and I got freaked out, and I never went back.
Oh no. Are you willing to talk about that or?
I'll probably talk about it in the video.
Oh, okay.
I had we've had experiences up there, very strange experiences, and
Yeah.
so I'm afraid when I go by myself.
Well, let me see. Let me know the dates that you're interested in. I'll
The
cross reference it with my calendar.
only reason that I am going back now is because they finally got Wi-Fi.
Oh, really? So there wasn't any service or anything before?
There was no internet up there at all until about 6 months ago.
Really? Do you use propane stove or anything like that?
No, they have electricity.
Oh, nice,
Mm,
nice. Well, if
electricity
there's
and water and sewer. Uh so there's a shower and a hot water heater and all that stuff. It's it's um it's cozy. It's a cozy place. It's got a bedroom downstairs, and then upstairs there's like a loft style kind of bedroom with
Oh, that's cool.
like two beds in it. And then um I'm really, really looking forward to going up. I went up with my sister this past weekend. So
Oh, that's where you were.
yeah, I was with Pam for a couple days at her. I stayed with her. She lives in West Virginia too.
Oh, that's awesome.
And um we were she lives about an hour, I think, from the cabin. So I said, let's go up there because I haven't been in years.
Yeah,
And
and
um, we
if
went to the
the oh, sorry, what were you saying?
we went to this gas station. It's the last thing before you go into nothing. And um they used to sell these hamburgers there that I like fucking I was like addicted to them. They were so good.
The gas station hamburgers?
Yeah, and they had them in the case, the same case from 20, 30 years ago. I was
Holy
like, "Oh my
shit.
god, it's the hamburgers." So I got 2 cheeseburgers. I got to the truck and I was like, "Oh my god, they're the same." It was like going back in time.
Really? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
they're like these disgusting frozen hamburgers, the the chemical hamburgers.
They're
Uh,
disgusting, but you love them.
yeah, but they were really good. And but I had an experience up there. I guess I can talk about it. There's a road up there. I was on a dirt bike. Not a dirt bike. It was like an old motorcycle from the 70s that we used to go to some of the more the harder to get to places.
Oh,
Um
so it was like a down like a riding path kind of thing?
yeah, like that, or this thing could go I could go through the woods with it. Um and get up hills and stuff because there's a lot of hills. And so I was on that motorcycle one evening, and I don't know if it's because I was at the time I hadn't been in a long time, and my parents invited me to come. And uh, I said I'll go. And I was living in the city. I was living in Baltimore, and so I
Ah,
they
same
came
here.
and picked me up, and I went with them. And I took the bike up on this road that goes along the ridge of a mountain. It's a dirt road. And down it's weird because like now there's all these houses up there. Before there was nothing up there.
Oh,
Uh,
is it like
it was
they
just
starting to develop the area?
yeah, they started putting homes up there. And so I was riding along, and I thought that I heard someone call from the woods. So I stopped the bike and I listened, and I definitely heard someone call from the woods. They're like, "Help me, help." And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I turned the bike off, and I put put it on its stand, and I went over to the wood line, and there was sort of like a thicket there. And when I
Oh, what
went
the
back up this time, the thicket's not there anymore. Somebody must have
like it was like a
whoever
little
bought
built up thing?
yeah, whoever bought that property, I think they cleared the thickets. Because it was
Shit.
like impenetrable. You couldn't get into these thickets. And I heard someone yelling for help.
How far
And
were you to the nearest like road at this point?
well, so the mountain goes, if you went down the mountain, you would go into the valley where my parents' cabin is. So I thought, oh my gosh, it's my parents. Like I thought it was my sister or my parent. No, my
Oh,
sister.
like stuck out in the woods or something?
I thought it was my parents like screaming from the valley.
Oh.
It was like echoing up to me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I heard, "Dan, Dan, help us, help us!" It, whatever heard my name,
That yeah, that's fucked hearing your
and I
own name.
was like, "Oh my god!" And I jumped on the bike and I turned around and I went back down to my parents' cabin because I thought something awful had happened. I got
Fuck.
there and they didn't even know what I was talking about.
Oh my god. Well, thank you, Neil, for the donation. He's appreciating your story, Dan. He says it's probably a shapeshifter, but I would have
I don't
if I
believe
was.
in a shapeshifter bullshit. I don't know if, listen, I don't know if maybe it was someone doing a prank on me or maybe my parents. My parents deny that they ever said they wouldn't do that. I
Was
mean,
there
they
anyone else up at the property with you though that would have known your name?
um yeah, well, yes, there was a couple people, but they would have had to have seen me go by their house, and then they would have had to have run up
Into the
into that
woods.
holler and start screaming.
Yeah, that's a little bit much for like a
And
quiet little prank.
then
That's
maybe I misinterpreted what it was, like what I was hearing. Maybe I didn't hear my name. I don't know. It just sounded like it was like a muffled, like help me, kind of someone calling for help, and I could. It was down deep in the woods.
yeah. Either way, no matter how you slice it and dice it, that's a bit of a
I
fucking
would
weird
I would
encounter.
call out, "Hey, where are you?" And they would just keep saying, "Help me." They wouldn't even. It wasn't like they would even respond to my voice or what I was asking. And
Yeah. Fuck.
so
That's
that
a good
night,
idea, Greg. Do you still have your VHS camera, Dan?
yes,
He's Greg suggested we should shoot some stuff in VHS out there, like Blair Witch style or something. Sorry, I didn't mean
what
to
is,
cut you off or anything.
what is wrong with you?
What is wrong with me? What do you mean?
No, I said the person with the VHS tape. No, I mean, yeah, I could do that. It would be so obvious what we're trying to do. I'm not trying to make Blair Witch Project 3.
I never said that. I'm just saying it's always cool to shoot like with it because you had that big old school like Sony shoulder mounted VHS
Yeah,
camera, man.
that one blew up.
Oh, really? What, like the battery?
The battery like melted it it got, I was like filming with it and all of a sudden I smell like burning.
Oh my god.
And I think the battery was like too strong for the camera and it like burned it.
Shooting toxic fumes at you.
Better.
The
It would be better just to buy one of those. Like, there's a company now
Oh,
called
they do like the
Tape
overlays.
Heads or something. Tape something, and they're selling refurbed Sony and Panasonic VHS-C tapes and video cameras, and you get a 1 year warranty with it. It's like they're not that expensive. They're like maybe $180,
Oh shit. And
and
it's just a little handheld?
yeah, it's better to do that than fucking deal with a camera you buy on eBay that you have no idea what's going on inside of it.
Yeah, unreliable and you can't get parts for it anymore if it craps out too.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to say it was a ghost or anything like that. It could have been someone fucking around, but the thing was is that I just had scary dreams about that place. And that night I had a really scary dream and I
And then you
believe I forced my parents to leave early because I didn't want to stay another day. I wanted to leave.
and then you never went back.
I never went back.
That's great. Was that actually your last visit to the property?
Yeah.
Damn. Then you never went back for 20 to 30 years. The return now. You
No,
gotta go.
it was
Is that wee wee? What was that?
mama.
Wee wee.
Oh. Yeah, she does you know how flat faced dogs they do that.
Yeah.
Um I there were just I think my imagination at that time, but when that happened it had to be like 2000, and I think it was before 9/11, so I think it was probably like 25 years ago.
Oh shit. Damn. I wonder. I'm curious to see how much the place has changed in your memory compared if when you do go back. But
Well, the thought of going up on that mountaintop at night by myself,
like I
uh,
said, if I'm
you know,
available, I'll definitely come down to help you film. That sounds like I
you're
love
probably
being out in
the
the
only
woods.
Canadian willing to come to the US right now. But is that a problem? Is your parents like telling you not to go to the States?
No, no, no. I don't
Oh,
think there's like nobody's really like said like don't go there, don't do this, don't do that. Like the biggest thing is like I don't think any Canadian hates the American people or anything. It's just the obviously the governments are kind of conflicting. Like we obviously know that it's like
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, my one friend who's Canadian, he's not coming down here. Like,
yeah, I
if
mean
you want to
there's
see me, he's like, if you want to see me, you've got to come here. So I'm probably gonna come up because I want to see him in Toronto. So
yeah, no worries. You can crash at my place if you want to.
yeah,
But
I think we talked about that. You know,
yeah. Yeah, no, of course. Open door policy. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's I think it's just it's a matter of like people saying like, oh, you should buy Canadian, buy like whatever. You're only like your national goods, don't buy international or US products. But so I think that's like the only thing that I guess would fall in that wheelhouse is like don't go down to America to like add to their economy or something like that. But like for me, I don't know. A weekend with my friend, I wouldn't. I don't think that would do too much damage to
weekend, just
my.
come the whole week.
Well,
And
yeah, I def.
Brendan, you should come because the videos would really pop if we were both in them.
I know we could definitely, and then we could brainstorm for upcoming stuff too.
Yeah, and we have the house the whole week to ourselves, and we can make
That would be
up.
so much fun. We can. Okay, whoa.
You can
Let's
try to
take it a.
you can try to get me pregnant again, and
I don't think I ever tried to get you pregnant the first time, Dan.
wear-
I
I'll
don't.
wear that cute little dress that you like so much.
All right. You know, on second thought, Dan, I think I have a tennis
You
tournament that
you
week.
you,
Whatever.
you like when I play lollipop?
What the fuck is lollipop? No, it does not sound like something I enjoy.
um,
What the fuck?
make your little baby gape.
Shut up.
um,
Oh my god.
no, because and if I told my parents, well, Brennan's coming, well, they would be just thrilled to find it. They love Brennan more than they like me. So,
I've
um,
only met them very briefly, but it was both times they were very pleasant people to.
they're horrible. I don't know how you like them. They're the worst people in the world. But
Well,
uh,
it's because you are fucking Satan reincarnate, Dan.
oh, please, my parents are horrible, and how dare you enchant them?
Your parents are such wonderful people. His mom is so sweet. She told me stories of what she had to put up with Dan when he was a fucking teenager. She said she was mortified shopping with him because he would like wrap his arms around her at the checkout and go, "This is my mother and she's also my lover. She's having my baby." In like as loud as he can in the store, and she wouldn't even buy the thing. She would run out of the store and
She
try to
would run.
run away from
She
Dan.
would run. She literally would. She's like, I am going to the checkout by myself. You are not going to come with me. I said, Mommy, you're not coming. And I'd be like, okay. And I'd pretend to leave. And then she'd be checking out. I'd jump up behind her.
Oh
And I'd be like, honey,
no.
did you get our stuff? Did you get our stuff, baby? I'm like, oh, I can't wait till I'm 14. And the cashier would be like, oh my God, this old lady is with a 14-year-old.
Your poor fucking mother. I can see why parents leave their kids in the car with in a blazing hot summer day when they go to the mall. it's, it's because they're like you.
No, I always tortured her and my sister. My sister, I tortured her this weekend when we were playing Patsy Cline music because we're driving through the hills, and I'm making up every song as we go along, and I'm like, I'm like, I go out walking after midnight to sell my pussy so I can get some meth. I go out walking after midnight selling this pussy. And I'm like screaming. And she went insane. She turned Patsy Cline.
Oh my.
I fucking destroyed every song. What was the other one?
Your
Uh,
poor fucking sister. She gives you that nice haircut, dyes your hair all nice.
I'm
And
back in baby's arms. Now he picks my mucus. Like horrible. My sister was like, "You are so disgusting. What is wrong with you?" Nothing ever.
you you're fucking terrible.
Mm,
Chat agrees.
I can't
Everybody's
help it.
saying, "What the fuck?"
I torture everyone. Everyone. Um,
Keeping
but
it
you
in
know
the family.
what's cute, which I thought was funny, like interns. When I had interns, I would torture them too. And then they always write the best things about me. Like at the end, they're always like, Dan is like the nicest person, and he always made me laugh. Even when I felt terrible, he would pick on me and make me laugh so hard. And so I was like, oh, that's so nice. See, they get it.
Dan was the greatest abusive internship I've ever had the pleasure of
Oh, they
working at.
loved it. They had so much fun. They were good kids too. Most of them. Some of them I didn't like, but
Yeah, it was your child labor factory, and
no, there
then
was only one I didn't like. There was one I did not like at all.
the intern. Why? What?
Spoiled rich kid who thought they were um the best
Like
creation of
entitled?
God kind of thing. They drove me
Ah.
absolutely crazy.
How long did that internship last? How long were they?
I sat on him one morning and killed him.
Oh, okay. So
Kidding.
as
Now,
soon as he walked through the door.
no, he was here for the whole semester, but I just, I just dealt with him. He
I
was
am
not.
an escaped intern, Brian, but Dan holds my family hostage. So
He was never fun. I always liked. Who did I like? Well, there was this trans girl that worked for me. I loved her. She was
there was
fun.
when you were saying you needed an assistant earlier, there was a bunch of people in chat saying that they wanted to apply and now they're all rescinding their offers. VR4 Suite
Sure.
says, "Never mind, I don't want the job."
Oh, please. I am the best person to work for. I am. You can show up late. I don't care. As long as you get your work done, what do I care what time you show up?
A
Um,
deliverable based environment.
I give you good health insurance. Um, I pay into your 401k. You get paid vacation.
Wait, I haven't had any of these benefits.
You get to well, I'm not talking about the fucking show
The
that
hell?
me. Oh, by the way, Brent, Amazon, the show is finally on Amazon.
Oh, really? They put all the new seasons on?
But they only have season 2 and you have to buy it. I don't understand. So I guess
Oh,
they're
what
going
the
to
hell?
start with buying it and then they're going to uh give it for free, I guess. I don't know.
That's crazy. Did they say they're going to put the other seasons up?
Well,
Or is it
season 2
just
is up.
that's that's crazy. That they made it purchase first or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, how many people are going to fucking buy it, dude? I
Yeah,
guess
it's
they're
free on
I
YouTube.
guess the distributor's trying to make money. I mean, I don't know.
Ah, I see. Well, hopefully
I
it turns
usually don't
to.
question what they do because they always send me a check, so I don't really care. Whatever they want to do, fine. But yeah, season 2 of Another Dirty Room is now up on. Let me see here, Dirty Room, and then the next episode. I guess they're gonna space them out, maybe.
Oh, so they only did like a partial release.
There's a book called Another Dirty Room too.
The fuck? I wonder what that's about. Cam
Uh,
Bam says do you offer free STI checks after filming for your internship?
After cutting ties with her abusive family, Ava Jackson has been living her van life dream. In 3 years, she's traveled across 3 counties. and experienced several sexual encounters. What? Currently, she's on her way to Central America to visit Sebastian, a perverted writer who fled gloomy, expensive Seattle for the beaches of Panama.
Wow, this sounds riveting. I'm really
Eva must spend a night in her not so secret sanctuary, laid over in an Arizona border town. Ava spends time sketching and reminiscing in a dirty motel room. Sebastian calls the ensuing event, encourages her to arrive in Panama a little bit faster.
Unit 412. What's wrong with Unit 412? Everybody's bashing my Unit 412. What's going on?
That's the room that the chemical lady.
Oh, that says that she's getting attacked by?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe I am in Unit 412. Comes full circle.
If
I'm chemicaling her.
You guys could do. I mean, I hate putting out requests for this, but if you enjoyed Brennan's season of Dirty Room, go leave good reviews on Amazon. If you have an Amazon account, would really appreciate it. It'd be nice to.
Yeah, season 2's finally up there. Unit 4112 will keep chemicaling the chemical lady if you leave good reviews for ADR season 2. They're not chemicaling your privates, Marie. Don't worry.
There's
I think she's Signal, Neil.
From quaint to crack rocks, you're in for a treat by the hour Charna. Bile du Vomit. Bobby Soap and Gunshots.
The Bevo Paris.
Cleveland's Bedbug Drug Den.
Oh my God.
Rusty Panties. Amazing Jungle Room, Get Ready to Squirm, and Heart in the Sunshine.
People were just sharing. Maybe that's what, because in my community's Discord, people were sharing photos of the Jungle Room episode today. So maybe they saw that it came out on Amazon Prime.
I hope so.
Because I was like, that's a blast from the past. That room was so much fun to film.
That was fun.
Getting the costumes, making those Mai Tais. We made the strongest fucking Mai Tais.
Oh God, we were fucking bombed.
But they tasted so good. They were like, there was like 3 to 4 shots in each one of them. And we probably had in the course of filming like 6 each.
I think that was the only time I ever drank while working on the show.
Yeah, I think
you know what? I think I waited. Now I waited until we were done filming, and then I drank.
I know I drank a lot. I think you drank one at the start just to like because they were so fucking good.
Yeah.
And then during filming, I don't think you drank. I think Jake had one that he sipped on, and then I remember I was just fucking putting them back because they were so good.
Remember, Jake was like worried that he was going to get caught by police drinking underage in the United States, and he used to like freak out about that.
Oh yeah! Oh my God!
So dumb.
I was like, look at where we are, man. People are doing fucking meth out in the sidewalk.
We're at the fucking Jungle Room. I don't think the police are going to care. And the whole prank thing that we did with Rick was fucking. That was so funny.
It's right here, Aflad. Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, oh my God. We've talked about it quite a few times on various podcasts and stuff, but we convinced for whatever, because that night we were trying to we were trying to call them, but they were both asleep because they
so Brendan and I stayed at the room together, and then Rick went with Jake to stay at a hotel, and because the room wasn't that bad. I mean, although I wasn't that comfortable in the bed because we only had that one blanket, and it was like,
yeah, it was a bit chilly. Hello, Amanda. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you stopping by. But yeah,
we're gonna make up a story that that I tried to touch Brennan inappropriately.
So fucking stupid.
We couldn't get Rick on the phone, so then Brennan pulled it on him the next day when I was in Starbucks. And you had a dent in the car. Somehow you talked that in. I had a big dent on my car. I don't know what happened. And you said that you woke up and I was like pulling your pants down or something, and then you got upset and I ran out of the room and took off in the car.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was It was the dent that you had from your parking garage, that stupid parking garage in your building, where you hit, like the kind of like it was so tight. I think you scraped the pillar a little bit, but I said you hit the wall of the motel on your way out to try and sell the illusion a bit. And oh my god, he bought it hook, line, and sinker. It
I
was
it was what a horrible like, "Oh, let's do an essay joke with our friend."
yeah.
Those sexual assault pranks are really winners. Let me tell you.
Oh my god. It's
Um,
just
but that room, that place was pretty awesome. I'm glad we, were able to get together and get everyone down there to do that one because I don't know how the fuck I even made it through season 2, to be honest with you, with the amount of money that it
oh
costs.
my god, yeah.
Probably
Well,
so
in
much.
travel, motels, equipment, food, everything.
Expensive. Everything was so fucking expensive, and um, we'd do a show, and I'd be like, "Well, there goes 2 grand, and there goes another 2 grand, and there
Yeah.
goes another 4 grand," and it's like, "Holy fucking shit!" But
But
I'm glad that we did the show, but it had it's sort of now. I think
it's
considering everything that happened, is like bittersweet. At least
yeah.
I got to meet and
Yeah,
you know
we strengthened our friendship and now we can move on to bigger and better things, more
right.
sustainable
So
projects.
yeah, so we're I'd love to revisit Dirty Room someday. Uh,
Yeah. The
it's
thing
not
with
completely
ADR,
off. It's not off the table, but I don't want to. I wouldn't want it to be on YouTube.
yeah, it was unless it gets picked up by like somebody who's like willing to finance it, it was not profitable on its current platform just for how expensive or the
It was
amount of like
what we
business
needed.
expense.
That's the thing. The show never was like it had its cult following and everything, and it had a very strong fan base, but there just wasn't enough people. So
Yeah.
I needed 2 to 3 million views to get the show where it needed to be. And instead we're getting 200,000 views and it just wasn't
Yeah,
enough.
which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just in the scope of things with how much Dan was spending per episode, it was like putting him so far in the red, poor guy.
I was
He was
fucking broke. I was like,
You were
I'm
using your Patreon to fund ADR pretty much.
no, the keychains. The keychains were the main thing that kept the show afloat. Um,
Really?
yeah, it was the fucking keychains. The keychains kept the show afloat, and yeah, and then I'd have to dig in and spend money on my own money on things with the show. But I tried not to do that, but it was just
Yeah.
impossible. I just
'Cause
wanted it to be a great show, and I'm very proud of the show.
yeah, it was a good production for sure. You
I
made
created something that people still talk about and miss, which is that's when you know
insane.
you've done something good.
Especially because when you first started, because I think initially you were doing dead malls and abandoned places, and when you did this shift to ADR, I feel like it was a shock for a lot of your viewer base too.
Oh yeah, because they weren't. They thought one trick pony, and I'm not a one trick pony. And
Yeah,
I think that that's been a good thing because there's a lot of channels that only do one kind of video,
yeah,
and if they
A-
deviate from that, no one watches.
and yeah. I won't dive into any specifics or anything, but Dan and I have talked about future projects, and I'm
Well,
definitely
we have a project that we're going to
yeah.
start doing, and we are going to start filming. Well, I want to at least shoot an episode this summer,
Hmm.
but I
Um,
also want to do another Creeps and Monsters.
yes, that
Let's,
is
Bran,
a
if you came down, we could easily fucking do that in West Virginia.
in the Appalachians. Yeah, I'd be so down.
We could
I love going to West Virginia.
easily be
So
able to do that.
yeah, it's so beautiful out there, especially if you're out in like the mountains, out in the wilderness. That is right up my alley. Like I
Patient,
think Still, my favorite road trip of all time was when we went down to Point Pleasant. We stayed in that cabin in West Virginia.
Oh yes.
That was just such a beautiful.
Aflad, how clean is your house was the biggest inspiration for ADR. Absolutely. I mean, that show, I loved How Clean Is Your House, and um it definitely was the main sort of inspiration for Dirty Room.
Really, I never
Um,
even heard about that. What is?
it's a British show with these two ladies who clean people's houses, and they do it in a very comedic way, and you learn a lot about like cleaning and different things you can do to remove stains and that kind of thing. But the show is really fun. Um, and so that's where I got the inspiration for. Oh my god, that
What was that?
revving their engine.
Oh, I see.
Um, that's where I got the inspiration for the show. On top of when we stayed at there were two events that happened. When I first started traveling, I only used Patreon money. And so, because people were donating money to us, I was like, I want to stay, we're going to stay um, in places that are inexpensive.
Yeah.
And which one was Kim Woodburn? She's the blonde lady.
I,
So we were in Texas. We had just filmed the Sunrise Mall, and we went out to the shore and stayed at a hotel. And when we got in the hotel, there were roaches everywhere.
yeah, I remember you telling me this story, and you're like, it's a
And I
fucking
filmed
dump.
the roaches. I filmed the bugs crawling across there was like a card on the counter that said, "Hey, Mary cleaned this room, leave her a tip." The, the roach crawling by it, and there were roaches in the refrigerator, and there were stains on the floor. And that video became the opening of the first season of ADR. Like, where I'm like, it looks like a horse came in here and ejaculated on the floor. Like, that was,
Oh, was that from like just that first room?
yeah, that was from the first room. So I put that up on YouTube, and it caught like 200,000 views and all these articles written about it. And I was like,
Oh my god.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then so we were going to go film The Clowns in South Carolina. Remember when there was
Oh,
that clown thing going on and people were seeing clowns and
yeah, they were like walking around the streets or whatever,
yeah.
scaring
Yeah.
people.
So
Yeah.
we went to the neighborhood where it all sort of happened. And there's like this white lady in this neighborhood, who she we got her, we talked to her. We were banging on her door trying to get her to answer the door. Because at that point she had pretty much stopped talking to press because people were just making fun of her. And
Why had she posted the initial video or?
she started this story that she saw a clown in the woods behind her house.
Oh, and that was the start of it. Exploding Pear, I'm working on making more alone. I tried filming episode 6. I've had 2 fails so far. I know where I want to film it, where I want to attempt it. Hopefully, I don't want to set a good a timeline because I don't want to rush it, but I'm trying to get it something filmed this summer, I hope.
Yes.
But we'll see. I know I've been on a big hiatus from Uncharted Travel, but Uncharted Travel's not dead. It's just
Can you hear
it's
that horrible sound, that noise?
um I heard like a little bit of a thing when you talked in your mic. Try talking again.
It's I plugged in my laptop and now
It's not terrible. It's just like a little buzz.
what I don't understand what is causing this, because it absolutely should not be happening.
Thank
Uh,
you, Stone Creek. Thank you, Exploding Pear. Keep your eyes peeled and good luck in your last week there. Let me see. Maybe do you think if I left the call and joined back again?
no, it's definitely me this time.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone now. If
Yeah, I know. Unplugged. Let me see what this does.
that's so bizarre. Do you think it's just a cheap cable?
Okay, that worked. All right.
No, Helen, it was not a fart.
I don't know why
No.
I did that. But anyway, so we were going to that neighborhood, and I think I was like so frustrated because it was like nothing. It was like a waste trip, and I was like, let's like put a red light in the woods and say it was a clown or something. We were like setting up like a scary kind of thing that we wanted to do because I had nothing.
Oh, I see. You were gonna
Fucking
dress in a clown
clowns.
suit and go behind that woman's house.
I think we put red lights, like we put these little red lights in the woods, and then we were like, "What the fuck is that?" kind of thing. I think that's what we did because we found this little side road. It was like away from all of that stuff. We acted like it was right there, and then I never released it because it was just so bad. But when we were there, we stayed at this. We didn't stay at. We checked into the Country Hearth Inn, and the room I paid for 2 nights, and the guy gave us the key, and we went into the room, and it was absolutely disgusting. I mean, there were a dead bed bug on the mattress. There was shit stains and blood stains and mold and
Oh my
bugs
god.
flying out of the sink and everything. It was disgusting. So I said, "We're not fucking staying here." So I went to the motel manager, and this man was such a fucking asshole. I mean, we're talking like
No
he
refunds, eh?
was the biggest piece of shit I have ever had the misfortune of conversing with. So I pulled my phone out and started filming, and I said, I'm like, I said, so basically, you're only offering me. We were in the room for 5 minutes, and now you're saying you'll only refund one night because we messed the room up. And
Yeah, that use you guys that fucking dirtied it.
I said, if I make the bed and we get the room back to normal, will you give us full refund? He said, yes. So I went back and made the bed. And then he came in, and because I didn't make it right the way that they do it,
Oh
he
my.
he started outside that door. I wanted to put my hands around his fucking neck and choke him. I was so pissed. I was like, man, just let it go. You're gonna fucking kill this guy.
Ah.
So we went into the office so he would refund one night of money. And I said, dude, I don't think you know my reach online. I was like, you are going to be fucked tomorrow when I put this video out. And he didn't want to hear it because I'm sure some people have said that before, but he didn't believe me. And trust me, the next day he was calling me on the phone, begging me to take the video down.
He's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Was begging and offered me money, and like more money than what I had put down. And I said, nope, you had your chance.
Well, yeah, if he's not gonna fucking refund you the money and you
I
paid
told him,
5 minutes, you went
I
back, you
told
made the
him,
bed.
I said, you can either.
Yeah, that is crazy. I think that is the only time you put a hotel employee on camera, right?
The only time.
Yeah, because I
Just
swear,
give me 1 second. I'm
no worries.
I'm trying to.
Somebody suggested, I think Greg suggested if you're worried about the noise, it might have been your microphone cable close to like a power cable or something.
No, that's not it.
Do you still have that video up on your channel, Dan?
Yes, it's on the Filming channel. So
Should watch that one.
anyway, the man, I told him, I said, here's your opportunity. Refund the $55, or it's going to cost you a whole lot more than $55. When I'm. You don't want to hear it. He didn't. He just said, "Oh fuck you. You're just like every other piece of shit who comes and stays here." So I'm like, okay. That video came out. It was on the front page of Reddit within an
That's
hour, and the bald guy with the glasses, yeah, they were. Their phone was ringing off the hook.
that's fucking
They were
insane.
getting 1-star reviews on all platforms. Um, and he's calling me, begging me on the phone to take the video down. And I said no. I said yeah. I told the guy, I said you had
Yeah,
your opportunity. I told you what I was going to do, and you didn't listen. So I'm sorry, sir. And he started screaming at me, "You fucking asshole! I fucking kill you!" Like going, just hung up on him.
I mean, he said, "Make the bed, I'll give you your money back." You went and
Yeah,
made the bed, and then he's still causing a fucking stink.
yeah. So
At that point, it's on him. It's his fault.
so the brand, the Country Hearth Inn brand, got word of everything. They took away his
License or whatever, or his
now his what do they call it, a
franchise.
franchise. Took away the franchise and sent me a nice refund check, and
That's nice.
we're very apologetic, and they said we're so sorry and blah blah blah. Anyway, this man is probably one of the most insufferable human beings to ever be on the planet. He got in another pissing match with a person who was staying there over a dirty room. The guy pulled out a gun and shot him in the face.
Wait, really?
Yes. I hate to laugh because the dude, the owner or whatever, he survived. But I could totally understand why the person did that. I was going to call their defense lawyer and be like, "Can I testify in defense of the guy who shot him in the face?"
That's fucking insane. I vaguely remember
the
this.
way that man talked to me, and the way that he talked to other people who I read online, the way he conducted himself. I'm not surprised somebody shot him in the face. I was ready to choke him out in that parking lot. I was so angry at this man and the way he treated me. It made me feel like a human. He just made me feel like a scumbag, like a human scumbag.
And the thing is, like, he's exploiting people with these fucking rooms. They're full of roaches, and it's just
the guy is a disaster. If we ever go back into production on the show, that's the first place we're going.
Going right back to his place.
Yeah.
What's the video called on your channel? Let me see if I can pull it up here.
I think it's called Another Dirty Room, like the pilot episode, or what started it all, or something.
Let me see. It's on the Film It channel?
Film It channel, yes.
Okay. Another dirty. If anyone else in the chat knows as well.
That was 8 years ago. From Teresa.
Dirty Room. What started it all? It was a war with. We went to war with this owner here. Is it a checkout time or? Is it a checkout time, or is it a? Let me see. If we don't have to watch it if you don't want to, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, let's watch it.
I'm trying to find here. I'll put it up. I'll put it back on. Let me switch back.
I forgot what it's. Oh, it's called Horror Motel.
Wait, I'm trying to. It's called Horror Motel?
Yeah. And it's a thumbnail with a guy with a bald head.
Dan Bell Film It Horror Motel. So I have the Poconos one up there too. Oh, I see it right here. Here, wait. So this is the thumbnail. Oh wait, you can't really see. Let me adjust mine and Dan's camera sizes, because while we were talking I just adjusted them to be a bit bigger. Let me shrink myself down. Let me shrink Dan back down here, and let me take out a little bit of this side. Shrink Dan back down. Okay, there. I think that's good. Another Dirty Room, Horror Motel, bloody mattress, bed bugs, thieving owner.
What happens when you switch to a network you can...
Don't worry about this this Kudo ad real quick. I got the premium. You'll see Dan and what's it called? We'll get it going in 1 second. Apologize.
Watching my videos, I love the ad.
Yeah, now you're okay with me watching the ads, eh?
This is Another Dirty Room, this time at the Country Hearth Inn in Greenville, South Carolina. Now, Will and I had been driving all day from Baltimore to get to Greenville to shoot some video, and unfortunately, we picked the worst motel.
Damn, you sound so young here, Dan.
The Country Hearth Inn. So Let's get into this.
Well, my voice is a little
and
deep tonight because I sound.
until
I'm
you
like.
see what happened to us, you're not going to believe.
I can't hear it.
Hey everyone,
You can't hear the
here
video?
we are at
No.
the
Let me pause it. I turned it down a little bit. Let me turn it up a little bit. Here. Tell me how this audio
Country
is.
Hearth Inn. And if you can see the sign,
Is this
it
audio a
says
bit
free
better? I
Wi-Fi.
just don't want to make it too loud
Great
for you
low
guys.
rates, only $44.99.
It's fine. I don't need
A
to hear
night.
it. I just watch it.
But when you get into the room, you realize that you probably should have paid
Yes.
$84.99 and
Oh
stayed
my
somewhere
God.
else.
Welcome to Country Hearth Inn
Here's the
Hotel.
room.
Country Hearth Inn Greenville
place
invites you
is
to
such
stay
a
with
dump.
us when you are in
Oh
Greenland
my
of Greenville.
God! Look at
So
the
this is
door.
like a
Blessed by
chain
nature.
here?
Let's start
Mhm.
with how dirty the door is. The door is
What's a
actually
franchise?
sticky. This is
Oh, I
sticky.
see.
You can see the stains here, stains all over the door.
You can tell this is
Now, it gets worse.
pre-smoking Dan Bell. Your voice
okay.
sounds so different.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I don't know if
Welcome
I'm
to another
still
dirty
here.
room.
Also,
Will
this
looks
mic,
young too.
this mic that I'm on is conditioned,
so-
so it makes my voice sound really a
Silky.
lot different than I actually
Here's this.
sound
The door
without
is
the
very
microphone.
sticky.
Oh my
look,
God.
someone broke in.
Yeah, they kicked open the
someone
fucking door here.
That's
Door
literally
open.
from a break-in.
Look at that.
We're just a short drive from something fun for everyone, including
This kind
a
of gives me
zoo,
vibes of your
theaters,
old, your
universities,
Dead
and
Mall
shopping.
series here,
We're gonna get to the really bad part. So
where you cut in
so
with
we'll
like the
lift
commercials and stuff.
up
Yeah.
this
Like the
mattress.
happy families and stuff that are visiting
Yeah.
Greenville, South Carolina, and they're gonna stay at this shit.
Look,
The crime scene.
can you here? Just walk up on there.
Oh, there's a fucking fresh
That is a
diarrhea
bed
and piss stain.
bug. Yep.
Look at this.
No way you
That's
found a
bed
bed
bug.
bug in your
Wait,
first
there's another
motel.
And look,
The blood.
Yeah, that was
somebody
a bed
died.
bug
I mean,
right
that's
there,
literally someone bled out on the bed.
That's bed bug with a giant.
That's
Holy moly!
fucking
Someone
crazy.
literally bled out. Look at all the look.
And so this
See
is
all
the
that
video you
stuff?
posted, and it blew up like right away.
It's all bed bug.
Right away. Nobody was really doing this.
Man,
I mean,
it is foul.
the time
No,
that I
for
started
sure.
doing
in with
the
the
show,
latest
nobody
amenities
was
at your
doing.
disposal on
You know,
Freeway
now all the big
I-85 is
channels
just
are like,
about
"Oh, I'm
6
gonna stay in a
miles
dirty
from
motel
Greenville
overnight."
Downtown Airport, which makes it convenient and sensible to opt
yeah,
for
everyone-
the second home.
After the show came
So I
out,
just wanted
everyone
to
was
say,
like,
you know,
"Oh,
we don't
staying at the
really,
best and worst
um,
motels in the
I
town."
know.
Complain about
Everything I
rooms,
do
like-
is fucking copied.
I'm fine with staying somewhere.
No,
that's
not
kinda,
one person
you know,
has a fucking original
It's
idea
not
in their
Hilton,
head.
but
It's been-
the bed should be clean, and the beds here are
Exploding pears.
disgusting
Can't
and
believe
dirty,
Dan
and
cut
they
out the
have
part
bed
where
bugs.
him and
Where's the,
Will drug the mattress and place it on the bed.
Wonderful. There's holes throughout.
Yeah, the guy said that we did
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That
Well,
we
that's
everywhere.
fucked the room up.
I could deal
It
with
was
that.
our
That
fault.
would be fine with me, but and then
I mean, this room looks fucking abysmal, even in modern ADR standards.
It stunk like mold. It was dirty.
It smells though. Oh, that microwave stinks.
Oh, it's not terrible.
It was
Not
just
terrible, but
disgusting.
not-
And it was filled with drain flies. There were
Exactly.
drain flies everywhere.
I want to put my
Oh, I can imagine.
beverages
There's
or
fucking.
food.
You can see there's flies in that
Little
little
flies everywhere.
fridge
and there's
there.
flies all around the sink. Damn it, they're landing.
Drain flies frequent extremely
see here.
unsanitary areas.
Flies.
Yeah, this is fucked. You can't stay in a room like this.
Oh, look at the flies. They're everywhere.
Oh, this bathroom is so dirty.
This is for an
Look at behind
hourly
the It's all mold.
rentals only here.
This is where I really freaked out because I didn't
Oh.
see the bathroom
Look at
until
that.
we.
Oh yeah,
Look
the
at
water
that.
damage. Oh my god, look at that faucet.
That is outrageous.
Oh, wait till you see. Look at the ceiling here.
Oh,
It's
the
black
mold.
And
Black mold. Yeah, that's great.
I'm like, you've
Look at
got to
how
be
dirty.
fucking. Look at this.
Fuck.
So
I
at
mean,
this
can you
point, we had
believe
been
that?
at the motel for about 15 minutes. We were ready to go. So I went over to the
And he's like,
office,
I never
and the
tell
owner
customers
was
they can't see
working,
the room first. I'm like,
checking
well, I
people in.
didn't realize
And
that
I
the
told
place
him,
was such a
listen,
shithole.
this room is really
Yeah.
dirty. I don't want to stay
Fucking
here.
room.
I'd
You
like a
didn't even tell
refund. Now
me.
I had booked
There
two
was
nights
only one
at this
time
motel,
it was in
so he
Cleveland where
charged
the
me
guy
for
said,
2
"You're not
nights.
gonna like
When I
this
told him
room."
I wanted a refund, he said he had
Yes,
to
I
come with
remember
me to
that.
the room to look at the
Owner who
room to
was at
make sure
least
that we hadn't
honest,
trashed it, as he said. So listen
And
to
I
what
said,
happens
"Oh,
next.
we're not
This
gonna
is
like
in the
I said,
room
this is going to be the best
as I'm
room we've
showing
ever
him
had."
the bed
It's
with
gonna
the
be
bloody
perfect.
murder stain
Horrible.
on it.
The only time about you fucking cropped out the owner.
Came in, checked the beds.
But yeah, there's only one time the owner was ever truthful with us, and I think it's just because he didn't want to rent out the place. Didn't want to do any work.
Anyway, I have to charge one night because
Sir, again, I'm not paying for a night.
Ugh.
We didn't even. We came in.
I wish you had your
Sir,
spy cam glasses
if you
this
tell me
time.
I'm to check the room,
I should have
don't
just
say
put
no
the
to
goddamn
any
phone
case
right in his
to
face
check the
and filmed
room.
him, but
Okay? If
those
anyone
were
wants to see
different
the room,
days. I wasn't.
I show the room.
I'm gonna call the cops.
Ballsy.
You know,
Where did you get this photo? Online of this guy?
just checked in.
No,
We're
it's
not gonna
a
do
still
this.
from what I took it when we go to
I
the
don't say no.
office.
You can call the
Oh,
cops.
is-
But that is the policy. I cannot
And
sell this
I'm like,
on
I'm
the
gonna
road.
call the cops. And he's
So
like,
basically,
"You
at this
can
point,
call
I'm
the
getting
police,"
very upset
I'm sure
because he
people
is
do it all
try-
the time. I'm sure the
So it's-
cops this place at least 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah, and he's saying he's not giving you a refund because he can't sell this room anymore, or like
Yeah, he said he couldn't sell the room because we messed the beds up.
the whole place has to be fucking vacant. There's no way. This is fucked.
trying his
That was
hardest
just
to make every excuse
ridiculous.
in the book not to refund me my full refund. He wanted to keep one night because
So
the beds were
disgusting.
messed up.
What a
So I
disgrace.
told him that I would make the beds in order to get a refund,
think
which
I'm
he agreed
explaining
to. So
why,
he walked out of the room.
We
I made the beds. I went to the office
need the money
to get him to show him the beds so he could
donations. So I'm just
process
trying
the
to
refund.
Yeah,
And this is what
explain
happened.
what the deal is with the why I'd be going after $55. It's because people
just made the
donated
beds.
that shit. They want us to make videos.
It's not supposed to be this way.
it's not supposed to be this way. He's
Are
not.
you serious?
He was trying everything
some
not to give
bags.
you your refunds.
Look, we didn't make the bed right.
Sir.
Like, sorry, I'm not a fucking hotel maid. I'm like,
So at this point, I realized that we are not going to get a
can show you
refund,
some
and this man is
beds.
going to
When he
steal
said that,
$55
he
from
came out
us.
of the room. This is
A
where I
lot of
wanted
people
to
will
kill
ask,
him.
why do we stay?
Yeah.
Like, I am going to wrap my hands around his neck and choke him and kill him.
Well, it's fucking insane to me that like you could tell at this point he's trying everything he can to not give you this money back.
Even when the story came out that he got shot in the face, there were people in the comments on the news website who were like, he's the most horrible person I've ever met.
Fuck. I mean, I don't doubt it. The fact that he's like trying to give you the runaround and trying to, I'll charge you for one night, but I'll give you a refund for one. It's like you were in there for 5 minutes. The room was fucked and filled with bugs. You wanted to get out. Any other hotel would be like, yeah, that's fine.
Of course, they would just give you your money back, but not this place.
He's like, yeah, you got to go make the bed. Like, in what world? And then he's gonna go rent out like a room that a guest made up.
He's a fucking idiot on top of it all, because I told him right to his face, I said, dude, if you don't give me this money back, you don't understand what's going to happen. I'm like,
Yeah,
hell will be coming to you personally
yeah.
tomorrow when this video comes out. I said, if you don't believe me, you're really pushing it, man.
Oh my
Stay in
god.
places like this. And the fact of the matter is that I don't really care if a motel
like, I
is
don't think
not the
you
greatest place. As
understand,
long as
like,
the
what
bed
it
is
is
clean
that
and
I
they don't
do.
have bugs, I'm fine.
And
But also,
The
the
fact that he
money that
called
we
you
use
back
to
too.
travel on these trips to make
begging.
videos
He was
is donated
begging
to us.
on the phone. Like,
so
he
we
left
try
messages.
to
He's
be
like-
as
he's like,
frugal as
"Please call
possible
me.
to get the most
I want
bang
to
out of
talk
what
to
we're
you.
given
I
every
love
month.
you."
And that
Please
is why we
call
stay
me.
in
He said
cheap
he loved me, and he
motels.
hung up the phone.
Anyway, in this last exchange, you'll
love
see the
you.
man blaming us
He's like,
for the
"Please
stains on the
call me.
bed,
I love you.
saying that we trashed the
I
room,
love
saying
you.
that we were trying to blackmail him,
And
which
he hung
blackmailing
up,
somebody
and then,
just to get a refund is kind of outrageous, but
I
okay.
finally did talk to him on the phone. I think I filmed it.
To me why
That stupid, disorganized me. I could release that now and let people see it. Here he is.
and then charge me for one night
Where I'm-
here when I'm
You know, I'm so upset. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Can you sign this paper?
I'm trying to be. Would you like to answer that question, camera civil.
This is the classic.
like to
Yeah,
answer
you
that
could tell.
question, sir?
You can hear the anger in your voice here.
I wanted to
Sir, would you like to
fucking
answer the
kill
question?
him.
Just sign that copy, sir.
Why won't you give a room back if the
Someone
bed,
beat me to
if
it.
your customers are dissatisfied, why won't
Yes,
you
they
give the money
tried.
back?
God,
Sir,
it's
why won't
crazy
you give the
that
money back?
that he's
Why
saying
won't
that
you
you're
give
trying
the
to
money back if
you're trying to
upset about-
blackmail him into giving the money back. It's like money
Why
that
is
you
that?
paid.
Yeah.
That blackmails don't work
You
that
should
way.
be refunding all the money and not stealing from people.
Oh, he didn't realize what a star he would become.
So why that room in
Next
there is
day.
filthy dirty, and you
Oh,
can go
there's
in
the
there and check the
there's the
beds.
frame that you grabbed from.
Will you come out here and talk to the camera and we can talk about it?
When the
Sir, I need my credit card back. And where's the receipt?
lucky
And this is
Okay,
the
so
first
I'll
and
call
last
the
time
credit
you
card
paid for one of
company,
these motels
and we'll
with the credit
stop those
card.
charges, but make sure you look for this video
it was the
on
last
YouTube
time
tomorrow.
that I said we're saying it to
What are you
Hilton
afraid
from
of?
now
Why are you
on.
running
I'm
away?
like, the fans are just gonna have to give us more money.
Why are you running away? You have a filthy hotel.
Donate
And you're
heavily
you-
and generously.
Absolutely
Thank you.
terrible person. You've stolen money from me.
Is he gonna start recording you? Oh my God!
Yep.
Has stained the room and wrecked the room.
Blackmail to me. I don't know what he's talking.
Sir,
I don't
I've
know
got
what
all
he's
the footage
talking
of the
about.
room. It looks like someone died on the mattress and there's bed bugs in the
You
room.
blackmailed me.
And you're making excuses for a filthy motel.
I completely
You
forgot
should
about
be
all this.
embarrassed of yourself. Embarrassed and
I was
ashamed.
trying to blackmail him.
I feel like there should have been a segment
that's
where
okay.
after we checked into
We'll
the
make
room,
sure
you
I'll
cussed
email you a
out
link
the
to the video
owner.
tomorrow.
Go and cuss the owner out. Give us
And
our
you'll see how many
fucking
people see it.
Give us our fucking money
Visit us
back.
at
I didn't do that for legal reasons.
www.hotelingreenville.com.
No, I know, because then they could come after you for like defamation
Legally, I
and
did
stuff.
not ask for a refund because I wanted the show to be a review show. And
Yeah,
if we don't get a refund, we paid for something, we're allowed to do a review of it. So it really
Yeah.
helped skirt around the problems. But I love it. Hotel in Greenville. It's a motel. It should just put cesspool in Greenville. But after I saw that video go viral and everything, I started thinking, and I said to Will, I said, we should do a show where you and I go to like really awful motels and we spend the night in it and like let bed bugs eat us alive. And
Oh my God.
he is like, fuck no, I'm not. He's like, I am not letting bed bugs eat me. And I'm like, damn. And then I started thinking, and I'm like, we do a review show where we go and review the rooms and we check into the worst places. And
Yeah.
I said to Will, I said, we need another person because I can't film and lift mattresses and that kind of stuff. And then I made the biggest mistake of my life and brought on
It's
Talk
okay. We
about-
don't have to go into that. We don't have to go into that.
and then he came on, and then the first episode we did was we did it without comedy.
Oh, we just did
So
like a straight investigation.
No joking. There was no joking. There was no anything like that. And we when I saw the footage, I said, "Oh my God, this is a disaster. It's terrible." It's like we're looking at this horrible shit, and everybody's being so serious about it, and I'm just like, "Oh no, this is not good."
You wanted to put a
So-
little spin on it.
I said, "Let's do it again, but just light this time. Just make jokes and be funny." And so
That-
that's what we did. And
That was
then-
one in Baltimore, right? That we went and revisited it live, I believe.
yeah. So
was-
once that that show came out on that format, sort of a comedy format, then it was beautiful. People immediately took to the first episode and they were like, "Oh my God, this is fucking awesome."
Oh yeah.
At that time, nobody was doing. I mean, there were TV shows. Maybe I think
Well, Hotel Hell came out after ADR.
did it.
I believe it. I believe it started. Let me look that up real quick here. Oops. I mean, I meant to go to.
It's like
face
Gordon
chat.
Ramsay follows me on social media.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see. When did
I think it was.
Hotel Hell start first air? It first aired in 2012, August 13. I don't know when ADR started. It might have been before then.
So it was just a different. It was not something that people were doing on YouTube, because there were videos of shitty stuff in motels, but it wasn't like a 40-minute comedy show.
Yeah. Great
so
to see you too, Erica. Sorry.
We just kind of took it for the comedy bit, and then it took off. But I'm proud of the show, but I don't miss making the show.
No, for sure. I agree with that sentiment for sure. And we've got some requests for other like the Riviera Motor Inn video or some ghost hunting videos, or we can watch the Poconos abandoned motel video.
What do the viewers want to see?
You want to do a poll in chat? Okay. Let's see. We'll start a poll. We'll do my which video would you like to see? And then we'll poll for. I'll put up my my only redeeming series alone here. I'll put up we'll do ADR. We'll do Dead Mall, and we'll do Abandoned. And we'll find another abandoned video, but we'll start the poll there because we can only do 4 options. We'll let it run for a minute or so. But yeah, that's cool. I never knew that was like the pilot episode of ADR there. It's very
One's gonna pick ADR.
well, I don't know. I guess yeah, it's a blowing everything else out of proportion here.
I mean, everyone ADR.
Do you have a particular episode in mind, Dan? We got one suggestion for Riviera. I'm trying to see.
Oh, that's a particularly awful one. I mean, Detroit, the Royal Inn.
The Royal Inn was fucking bad. Rabbit Tail said season 2, episode 1.
Really, the ghost hunting video in the Virginia cottage, that was in West Virginia. That fucking ghost experience we had down in the mining.
Oh, yeah. That
Jesus,
was
crazy.
Something fucking else there. Let me see playlists. We'll go. Where is it?
That face.
Another dirty room. This is final season 2. And we'll see it. We'll go episode by episode. Season 2. Sorry. Yeah, we can. I'm definitely down to watch that West Virginia video too. That one was good. We can definitely do some ghost. I tried to put ghost hunting in the mix as well, but we can definitely do some ghost hunting after. Season 2, episode 1 was from Quaint to Crack Rocks, the Riviera Motor Inn. There's a couple votes for that. Looks like people really want to see episode 1. Okay, I feel like we'll just run it with that, and then we can we'll do maybe a ghost hunting video next.
Okay.
The Season 2 debut of Another Dirty Room is brought to you by NordVPN. Start protecting your internet experience today with 77% off a 3-year plan by using code ADR at nordvpn.com.
Is it too loud?
Turn the fucking navigation on for New Jersey people to
I can't hear it
drive
all, but it doesn't
from right
matter
here
because-
to the destination.
Okay. As long as people can hear us.
When you have it on, tell me. Or I'm gonna
talking
put my
along with
disc in.
the video, but
Here,
I
move
got
out
it.
of the way.
I got it.
Fuck
Rick,
it.
It's right there. You don't.
He's
oh my
crashing
God,
out right
please
away.
Don't take the disc out. Rick, I have it on my phone.
I'm putting in the navigation system.
I don't think I've
Here.
ever
Seen a navigation GPS.
Rick, it's right here. Look.
No longer trust you.
You can tell how functional we were as a team
Right
right
there,
off the
go.
bat here.
Well, this is going to double
I'm not
check
waiting for the fucking CD to load up.
It only takes an hour.
We're gonna turn left out of here. Just
where the fuck are we going? So we can't take a left. So you got to take a right.
Oh, okay.
You can't make out of some of the video. I tried to box this out a little bit more.
So you can't take a
Wait,
left.
you can't take a left here. You gotta
Let's see if
take a
this
right.
does anything.
Raising you up a little bit more there, Dan.
Brandon, you don't still do that. Well, I'm sure you do.
I still what, sorry?
With the beer cap, opening the beer bottle with your teeth.
Yeah, I do that every now and again.
Hey everyone, this
You
is
have those
Dan
beautiful
Bell,
teeth
and
now.
welcome to
I'm fixed.
season 2
Don't fuck
of
with them.
another Dirty Room.
I know,
On
I
this
know.
episode,
I'm
we're
more
headed
just
to
use
Pensacola,
the
New
table
Jersey
trip
to check
or
into the
a nice beer
Riviera
bottle
Motor
opener.
Inn, a classic
good
roadside motel
old-fashioned.
that opened in 1948 and now features inexpensive lodgings and a go-go bar. Let's have
It
a
is
look at
more
some
evil
of
things. The
those.
shoey is a staple of the
Over
channel
on
too,
Google,
but that's
Carlisa
not
Nash
wrecking
says
my
the
teeth.
motel
Just my
is
stomach.
absolutely disgusting. Antries Briggs gives
This
it a
place
nice
was-
review and says comfortable and very quiet.
This place was
Dana
so
Thompson
fucked
says
up.
if you smoke crack, love
It was
dirt and drama,
bad.
then this is where it's at.
Wait, I'm
The
gonna.
only thing
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm
Remember,
gonna turn down the
like-
volume here. Let me turn up here. Sorry, what were you saying, Dan?
It's gross. Full of
the thing I remember
prostitution
most
and
about this
drugs.
place was the smell.
Diane Smith, coming to the
The-
defense
the
of
odor
the
in the
Riviera
room
Motor
was
Inn,
so
says the rooms
repulsive
are
to
cleaned
me.
every day and they don't have
Oh
bed
my
It was
God.
horrible.
So what's the deal with the Riviera
So
Motor
bad.
Inn? Is it?
It
a
was
clean,
the smell was
comfortable
bad.
place
I remember
where
we
you're
were getting
heading out for the night?
solicited
Or
every
is it a
single second that we were
festering
there. Like there
love
was people
full of
waiting
dirt,
at us
drugs, and
or waiting for us
prostitution?
at our
Trust
room.
me, we're gonna find out.
It was. I think this is probably some of the most drugs we found in a motel room. In this one here, there was a strip club attached to
Booked
it.
one room. A
We
standard
didn't find
clean
drugs. We
smoking
found
for a
those.
rate of $51
crack pipes and tons of
75 cents for
baggies.
the night.
Like remember behind the
Oh,
bed
yeah,
we
yeah,
found. We
Looks
found
like a
hundreds of
gem.
those dime bags.
Gated motel. It's hideous.
Look at this fucking place.
We rented 2 rooms, but we didn't do the other room because the first room was enough. So we just
Yeah.
did the
Well, this-
the.
It was pretty common practice for us to rent 2 rooms when we went to a place, so we could like have a look around and then leave our bags
Hey
in the
guys, here at
nicer
ADR,
looking
we're
room
very
and then
picky
do
about
the
our
worst room.
sponsors. We won't sell a product we don't love, and NordVPN
This room was
is
so small.
definitely
These were
ADR
tiny
approved.
rooms.
Anytime you're in a hotel
Yeah.
or a cafe
Just
and
leaving,
you hop on
uh,
their Wi-Fi, you're at risk
Oh, the
of
goddamn
having your data
sponsors.
stolen. I know this because it happened to me personally.
VPN.
With NordVPN.
Actually, I do.
NordVPN.
I still use NordVPN, by the way.
See what our grime finders have to
I mean,
say
they did
about
have a little
NordVPN.
data leak, but they are a good, very good VPN service.
Yeah, they're
It's not
good.
sponsored by me.
He's
I'm
nudes on there.
trying to use the Wi-Fi here, but I'm concerned.
Yes, this one
about
did have Bright
my
Sun
private
Films in it.
data
There was
being
Jake.
protected.
He's the other guy.
And what
Yeah,
have
Jake
you
was
been
along
using
for
to protect your
for
private
this
data?
season.
I have to.
Yeah, he did I think he
hook
did the
up
first
to
3 and then 2 other
NordVPN,
episodes in season 2.
which is protecting all of
No,
my
he's with
personal
us more than
data.
that.
We're actually both on NordVPN because you can have up to 6 devices on
Oh my god,
one
look at how
place.
hot and sweaty I was already.
It's easy to use because I'm not like computer savvy. I'm not,
We're both like
computer
soaked in
scientist like
sweat.
or
You can
something.
tell
You're pretty
this room
old.
was fucked.
And I'm old as hell.
People got so pissed off at us for this episode.
So
that they were
all
saying,
hot summer, we're going to have.
First of all, they
to
were angry. They
be
said, "You're not
checking
supposed
into
to
different
destroy the
city motels,
room,"
and we're going to be worried
because we
about
kept
our
flushing the
protection
toilet.
Oh,
flooding the-
yeah.
data because of the Wi-Fi's. will be
I mean,
picking
the
up.
toilet was
And-
the toilet had a
It's
shit in
really
it when
great
we
to have
fucking rented the place.
NordVPN protection.
And people,
ready
there were
to
so many
take us
people who didn't
anywhere
like
we
you.
Uh,
And
wow.
I was
I-
like,
And you know what? If
Come
I mean,
back.
that's to be
Terrible.
expected.
You can get up to 77%
You're like, fuck.
off.
I think I made a mistake.
Wow, 77%.
70
Oh, come on, Dan.
That's like
No, for me, like, as long as you were like fine with my performance, I didn't really care because I knew any you could put
really good deal. I have it on my
you could have put
computer.
any person in that seat and the fans would have like and nobody likes change, you know.
Leak your
Right.
personal news.
So I was expecting a
was-
little bit of flack coming in.
I was
data. NordVPN.
thrilled with your performance. So I was like,
Nice nudes you got, buddy. With NordVPN, I won't
it
be
was
able to
just
look
nice
at
to have
them
somebody who
anymore.
wasn't so self-conscious.
The key to my success
Fair.
for protecting my data.
That's
is
okay, Smooth.
NordVPN.
I'm
Visit
a
NordVPN.com/ADR.
I'm a slow
or use
burn, you
code
know? It takes some time to
ADR
get
and
used to
save
my
77%.
my weird, awkward personality.
These are the tools.
Thank
we
you,
have.
Greg. I appreciate it. But yeah, it was also
Here
like
we
it's
Got
hard.
a lot of
You know,
tools
you're
for just like checking a bathroom.
stepping on a show.
Is it- Was this
You didn't really
2018?
do this either.
What is that? Oh,
This was.
this is,
let me have a look here. Sorry. This was 6 years ago. So yeah, it was like 2019, 2018 around then.
fake poop.
It's got to be going on
It is,
7
your
years.
dog
though.
loves that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's my
probably on
dog's
the
toy.
better part
Oh,
of
yeah.
7 years, which is crazy to me.
Thanks, Rick. You know, your glass.
When was it uploaded?
Oh,
Do you see when it was
Rick.
uploaded?
Fogging up already.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh, thank
what
you,
is the
Alice.
deal with these glasses?
Yeah, I can find the upload date. Here, wait, sorry. Chat, 1 second here.
It's like
It's-
summer.
Yeah, June 15th, 2018 was the upload date. So we probably
Okay,
shot
so-
this back in like May.
It'll be 7 years.
You look ridiculous.
You look like Bubbles from
In like 2
Trailer
weeks.
Park Boys.
Couple weeks.
Yeah. That's
Rick, let me
insane
see.
to me.
Let me see.
So I was 21 when we first started filming these.
No, leave them on. I want to see about.
I know that's when you used to drive me crazy, and then as you got older, I lost interest.
Like for diving.
Oh my
spinning
God.
lens.
All right, here, wait. I'm gonna.
Reminds me of
Your mic's
something
doing the
we haven't
staticky thing
said
again, so I'm
yet.
gonna join and leave the
We
call real
do
quick.
need a beer for
Would it
this
be
room.
better?
It would be
Would it be
better.
better to have a beer to do
Sorry,
this?
we're back.
Absolutely.
Please help us. Thank you.
Oh my
I'm here.
All right.
Brendan, that is.
Oh, there it
College,
is.
baby.
The first. The first on-camera teeth opening.
I only do it because it pisses off Dan.
And I remember after like the first
I love
like
the,
episode or so, we did like a
workmanship
meetend in Cleveland,
The ones.
and some guy gave me a 6-pack of beers to
if you
open
take
for him
that
and his
out,
friends with my
the
teeth.
is gonna
The sink is going to fall.
Every time I
down.
did it, both you and Jake
Rick,
were
don't
fucking
put that in the
wincing.
electric-
Rick, what are you doing?
Oh, it was horrible.
I
was waiting to hear a crack.
Damaged here.
Tooth
One
break
of
or
the things
something.
Broken.
The
Yeah.
whole reset
Yes.
on the circuits. Gone.
Light in the
No, no, my
bathrooms,
teeth never
out
broke.
of
They're
glow.
strong. Drank a lot of milk as a kid.
Very
Just
harsh.
exposed.
Look at that, and it does work. So I'm glad it has at least a bulb in it.
Man, this
Okay,
place was
Jake, open the
awful.
door.
Oh my god!
Do it again.
Oh, Jake's always in the background. It's like a ghost.
It's like a
like
fun
spot.
house in here.
Do it
You
again.
commented that on one of the videos too. That was, or one of the
Wait, it's
the shoots when he's like peering in the window.
falling in my beer.
Oh my God! You gotta get it to go.
Do it one more time.
This
Look at it,
bathroom
look
was
at the light,
fucking
dude, there's
chaotic.
cottage cheese
Do it
falling.
one more.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, when
Alright,
you
so here
open the
we
door, the
The draft.
An old favorite.
to be sucked
The
up into
luxury
the thing.
soap. Body bar.
I love
Is
how
it
you
the
guys
body
have
bar?
no makeup on. It's just like you can see like
Naturally
oil
made from
pores
fine
and
vegetable
zits and
oil.
everything.
Again.
We're all sweaty and fucking gross
But
5 minutes
Abby-
into the shoot. But that's just
Abby-
part of the
Abby,
charm, you
Oh
know.
my God.
Rick, do you ever have cravings for any specific
Kind of soap.
kind of soap? Yes. I mean, Pabby.
I like white chocolate.
Yeah, the white chocolate soap. But I mean, Pabby.
Oh my god.
No,
But this was another great moment.
I seem to
Um,
remember that
and you were
enjoyed
sitting in
flavor
that chair,
Pabby
and
more
the
I
than
chair
don't like
broke.
Pabby soap.
other
Oh
brands.
my god, that was at the American,
See,
I
Pabby
think,
doesn't really.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, in Cleveland.
where we found like the
Oh my
bag of
God.
panties.
Put those tongs down the sink
You
drain.
No,
No,
those
these
are
are
different.
different.
Dude, those smelled
smell.
so fucking bad. It smelled like rotted
Oh,
meat.
it's horrible.
Yes, it was
It is
fucked.
really
But,
bad.
somebody's stash was left
Look at
under
your
the bed,
glasses all
and
fogged
probably
up.
there
It's
for years.
hilarious.
Oh
Why
my
are you
god, that
doing
was
this?
awful. The smell. I'm not even
is what Rick has
exaggerating. It
become.
smelled like rotten meat.
Just
Yeah, my fucking
Wipe it
god.
off.
Wait, I'm
Bag-
gonna leave the call one more time because it's sorry. Just let me leave, join back, minimize.
I wonder why it's doing that over and over again.
I don't know why it's still like that. Let me see if I can maybe restart. Sorry, let me just try again, Dan. Sorry.
Does it sound good now?
Fuck. I don't. Maybe you try leaving the call and coming back. I'm sorry.
Let me see. How do I do that?
If you just click, should be the red disconnect telephone, and then you click the green one to join back.
Okay.
Alcor says blow on it. Sorry guys, we're just sorting it out real quick. We'll get back to the episode. Yeah, and then if you click the disconnect with the
Hold on. I didn't click disconnect yet. Hold on.
Oh wait, that
Trying to
sounds
fi-
better now though.
Oh, it does? Okay, well, great.
Yeah, let's roll with that. Sorry. Let me just get that. Go back to our main scene. I apologize, Dan.
I wonder how many hookers have wiped their.
Oh
Look at
my
the there was no
Why are you
Oh my god.
What is wrong with me?
That combined with the open Corona beer on the toilet.
Yeah, you probably have several hairs on your tongue.
The funny thing is, like,
Well, at least
when we were filming this, it wasn't even like a second thought because we were just already so dirty and gross. But from a viewer's perspective, I can see how fucking disgusting we were.
I mean, people would write and say like, "Oh my God, you guys are gonna get diseases."
seen.
There were times leaving those places that I was just like, I felt like
That's incredible.
there was like outer space filth on me. Like it was so bad.
Oh my God!
Like alien germs in these places.
No, don't flush it.
The only thing I was worried about was, oh yeah, somebody definitely dumped their fucking crack down there or whatever.
Oh my.
But the only thing I was ever worried about was dragging back bugs. That's why anytime we'd go out and shoot, I'd take all my clothes and I'd put them in a plastic bag afterwards.
It looks like
Oh yeah,
Keep them
totally.
separate from everything.
like octopus to me, or some kind of puss.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God,
fucking
Rick.
disgusting. Oh my God.
Apparently, it's
This particular place was really
What?
bad. It was just.
Oh my! I can't believe
It was a great first episode of the season, that's for sure.
Episode, it definitely was.
Cigarette butt in
And this is only this motel's only what, like 10 minutes from Philly.
Yeah,
So
located conveniently right on the before the on ramp there.
It's clogged.
Do you remember that storm that came through when we were leaving?
Oh no!
Yes, you couldn't see anything. It was it's like a
I thought we were gonna-
hurricane.
It literally is.
It was the most horrible
God.
storm that
That's-
came through, and I thought we were on the highway.
That is just vile.
And the fucking highway
Stop!
was flooded.
It's going up.
Yeah.
emergency.
I couldn't see anything, and I'm just driving like, oh my God, please get us through this.
I didn't think we were gonna make it back.
Oh my God!
It was really bad.
But-
That was
This, I mean,
really
come on.
scary, and I couldn't get over the
He's trying to unclog the.
when the
fucking
rain
toilet.
came to the motel, and the front of the room was flooded. There was water everywhere.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. The whole parking lot flooded. And fuck, I remember when you. I mean, I didn't go in with you, but remember when you went into the strip club after shooting this, and like you said, like, because you needed some like cash, and you said the girls like swarmed to you.
Well, I went in before we started filming because I needed cash to go
Yeah,
back
for the
in,
Well, just don't flush it again.
and I went into the strip club, and I went to the thing, and I think I took out like I think it allowed me to take out like $400. And I took out $400, and I don't know if those girls had buzzers on them or something.
They came running.
Came running over to me, and I'm just like, no, honey, I gotta go. And the one girl's like, you can buy me a drink, and I was like, no. I said, I gotta go, honey.
No, I gotta rent a room.
Inside, there's at least half
We're
an
filming
inch
a
of
very
water.
important show.
Yes.
I'm gonna form a dike. Here, get away! I'm
Here's where
putting
we
it.
flood the
I'm making
bathroom.
a
That
dike.
was hilarious. Laughing at this.
Oh my God.
A dike.
And we were hysterically laughing at how stupid this was.
This bathroom was probably one of the worst we've seen, to be honest. It was perfect when the ceiling tile fell and hit Rick on the head. I think that was like, we hadn't even really planned for it, but it was just the comedic timing and genius.
Oh, it was perfect. I mean, it was like perfect timing.
Oh no!
For the ceiling tile to fall out of the fucking roof. Yeah, but people got really pissed off at this.
Yeah, at the toilet.
The toilet getting overflowing and us getting with probably fresh water for the first time is touching the floor of this place. So we probably actually did them a favor and cleaned it.
I'm sorry, Rick. I had to, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
I
It
saw
was-
the opportunity
we did
to
a
make
proper
you-
mop of the bathroom
Is the
tile.
shit floating on the floor?
Marie pointed out that the lamps still have wrappers on them to keep them clean.
It really is shit.
Yes.
Greg asked how many times
no.
did we get rejected
Oh my
at
God,
the
there's
rental
species.
window, and it only happened
Once.
Still gotta finish the battle.
twice. It happened twice.
Twice? There's only one time that I can remember.
Don't do it again.
Oh wait, well then it happened more then.
Okay, I won't.
Because I remember in Atlantic City, we checked into a place. They had just redone the place.
Dawdle anymore.
Oh yeah.
Keep on going. You go
I did it.
first.
So I went to the
Me,
window to see if I could get a
you're
refund, and then they
right, that shit.
recognized me and realized.
Okay, you gotta finish the shower.
And then they are like, go to the Fox Manor. That's where you need to
Stay
go.
right here. It's
And they gave us a refund. And then another time I was checking into a motel to do the live
Is that a
stream,
cockroach? Oh my God, it's worth it.
and the girl at the window said, "Are you gonna put us on YouTube again?" And I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was
You've
so
already been there.
yeah, I'd been there, but I wanted one of the little cabins. It was like a different one of the old school cabins.
Oh, I see.
I'm not gonna
And she called me out. I was oh my god, I was so embarrassed. And then what was the other time, Brad?
Shower.
The one time that I remember, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I'm just remembering this fucking toilet. Oh my god. We were, but I'm pretty sure we were on the road. I think it was in when we were down with the Mothman.
I'm so sorry.
I remember there was one motel that we went to, and then you came back in the car and you're like, "We're not doing this, or we can't do this, or something." And there's a reason why we couldn't do that specific motel. I don't know if it wasn't Point Pleasant.
Oh,
I was hoping it would
no,
shoot
it
out
was
on
Point
Rick and he'd
Pleasant.
slip
The lady.
That would be quite a scene.
Well, I was checking in, and I put my. She asked for my ID, and then she said, "You're not staying here." And I said, "Why?" And she's like, "You're not filming your show here. Take your car."
Crawling in the bottom.
Is there really?
She ran the ID, and then you realized who you were.
There's mold and mildew
Realized it was
everywhere.
me
It's so
because
gross.
I guess Dan Bell in
The
Baltimore.
walls are wide
She
open. I see mice
put two and two
coming out.
together. And at that point,
There's
the
somebody
show was already on
smiling.
Amazon Prime, so everybody was
Left
watching
hand.
it. So it was
Why don't you
like,
open
oof.
the doors so we can get some
Yeah.
air in here?
You need to get you a disguise, or just get like a.
It's so embarrassing being recognized when you're trying to shoot a show.
Yeah.
That was a great time too. Like the Hilton was like, "Oh, here, we'll put you on our executive list, so we'd never do a show at their property."
Yeah, they were scared. Or like that Airbnb owner, remember? He's like, "You're not doing a show on my Airbnb, are you?" When we were in
That's why we
Cleveland.
need safety goggles.
Terrified that we'd show up at their
My eyes are
place.
fine today. Thank you.
Yeah.
The safety goggles.
But we just wanted to go to
Holy
slums. I mean, that's basically
Can we
what we
leave
were
now?
looking for. The
Yes.
worst
Time to lock Rick in there.
possible places. Not because I wanted to shock the audience, but because I wanted the audience to learn.
Yeah, what people
What-
were getting sold.
Well, that and I think it takes the most extreme
It is perplexing.
fucking sirens, man.
We always have the burns. There's a little
Oh, is that
cuts in
is that
there.
outside your place right now?
Go slowly. Oh,
Yeah.
is
There's a big hole right
Is that
there.
a hole?
God.
Yeah, big hole.
Cigarette.
One thing I
Cigarette
hate
burn.
I was
Yeah,
hoping it was
cigarette.
some kind of bug. Oh well, keep pulling it down.
about living in the city. Anyway,
There's something small here. Oh, no,
bed
it's
cover.
just-
The interior decorator was definitely a pedophile.
I was holding to it.
Oh, okay. Not
What
horrible.
was I gonna say?
It is like a little
bit of
boy's
brown in
bed.
there, but
I
it's
wanted
saliva or
the
maybe
most
like a nosebleed
extreme
or something.
This is another
conditions
cover
because-
on top of the pillow.
Oh.
Oh.
even if you find a little
That's probably
stain or
why
something
they're
on a
cheating the
pillow,
system. There's a little bit of-
Oh, there's some.
Yeah,
that
you
looks
know,
like, blood
like
there.
one pillow, we tested it and it had cum
Is that
all
just
over it.
Stuffing or is it a pillow there?
Oh
I'm
my
like-
god, yeah. People are putting their
Oh,
heads
no.
on that.
Oh, no, there's another. There's a third
So,
okay.
you know, people started
What
to
is
look.
that mold?
Yeah.
Mold in there.
If we just found a
Show the
little
other side, show the other side.
piece of lint on it, they
Ah,
wouldn't bother.
That's,
They'd be like,
that's
nothing's wrong with the
mold on
pillows.
top, though.
But because the pillows on the show
Okay,
were so
sit.
Oh
horrible,
God.
it would get everyone to go to their
Yeah, turn
hotel and
this over,
check
turn it
for,
over the other
you know,
side.
make sure their pillows
Look
are
how
nice.
it's just.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like-
I can't tell you how
can
many
see
people
the-
were like,
Yeah, how it's gradually
The
gets
worst-
sent me like
darker. Layer
the
one.
worst pillow.
This is
I
what they
think was
do.
the dirty pierogi
They
we
don't
found.
put
I think it was in
clean
Florida.
pillowcases on.
Florida, that's what I'm
They
saying.
just
That was the worst
Put another
pillow
clean on top of
that
the
we had
dirty.
ever seen.
Right.
That's
It looked like a
And
smoker's
they're up
lung.
to-
It's like,
Like,
those
it was
Russian
like
nesting dolls.
fucking
They're
terrible.
cases.
It
Now,
it
let's
fell
count
out of
the years.
the case,
1,
That was the place that they didn't give you.
3.
The motel did not
You know
give
what,
you
Rick, you're right.
bedspread.
I bet you're
Yes,
right.
and there was
Once a year.
there was
And this is the
a sticker on the
2018.
mirror saying like I
was
love
proud to get
Disneyland or
this.
something like
Hopefully
that.
Found a guy
Or
on
like
the side
I
of the
took my
road.
Wait,
first
hold on.
time at
Large
Disneyland.
Look at
amounts
this
of
stain.
white linens.
See that over there? See that stain there?
It looks like something on the edge.
I mean, it was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
That is blood.
I think we were
I-
having.
Honestly,
little
I
problem
still
one
am
night.
shocked to this day the
Somebody
stuff that we
bled
found
hanging
in some of these
out.
fucking
yes,
places.
we are seeing some
Or when we
kind
went to the
of shades.
Lancer, and in our
Daily
control
share?
room, we pushed up the drop ceiling and we found the heroin
maybe
needle
some-
with heroin.
Shades of
Oh, yeah.
Joy.
We
Shades
never
of
faked
Joy, that was her
anything.
name.
No.
Everything's always
What?
legit, like what we
Shades of
found. And
Joy.
people
That
would.
was her name.
What do you mean?
There were
by
people
that?
out there who would say, "No, they put that. They planted that." And I
They
said,
brought the
"No,
cockroaches in. It's like, well, that's not the
Yeah,
point of the
we
show. It's
never
like, you know,
We
Would you
never-
imagine
I think Rick had an affair. In this
actively
very-
trying to
first of-
sabotage
I was
someone's
trying to
business?
just
I,
admit
that's the thing.
that
I
know
wouldn't.
the color
I would feel horrible if I
of
did
her
that to
body
somebody with,
fluids.
you know, if they're running a legit place and I try to
Okay,
make it look
enough.
awful.
Let's just go back to
That's
this.
mattress.
consuming. So
Yeah.
What the?
we kept
Oh
it
my-
legit. The
Oh
whole
my
thing.
God.
We never.
That's blood.
Wait a minute. What is all this shit?
Yeah,
on
and
the
you have
bed?
to make the
I
show
think it's just
credible.
hard
You
to
have
put it
because
in,
like
it's just the fabric.
anyone could bring in a
over the
fucking
years, like,
bottle of
yeah.
fake blood and some fucking
It's almost
bugs.
like those, you know, those fake cobwebs you
It's
buy?
like we're just trying to
And, like,
find the
for
genuine
Halloween.
worst things, and there was a lot of
Yeah,
rooms
that's
where there would be
110%
duds, or
blood.
we'd really
Yeah,
have
that
to
is blood
dig,
right
or
there.
some
Some more
that didn't even
here,
make the
A
cut.
little bit of
But
cigarette burns here.
That's.
I think we
yeah.
did.
That could just be makeup. I'm sorry to tell you. What's this little
I
thing?
don't know how many. I know that
Just
there
linen.
was
Are you sure? It looks
2
like it hasn't dried
episodes
yet.
from the first season that didn't
Maybe,
make
but I think
it.
it's just lint.
Just a fuzzball.
yeah, and then
then
there was
the
one that
episode-
later made it as
here.
the lost episode.
We
It's not plastic,
shot
it's a regular
3
bed.
episodes
It's a bed
a
bug
couple
cover.
years ago,
It's a bed bug cover.
and
It's kind of a Tyvek fabric.
they were fucking horrible.
It's
Yeah.
probably
Oh my god.
Oh
Dick,
yeah.
the magic was not there
down
anymore. It just did not work.
That's a lint.
That was
Um,
in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, that's just linen.
Yeah, we were.
That's lint
The
one.
plan was
Just
to
that.
bring
Surprise,
do 3 episodes
surprise,
and then do a
surprise. I thought
fundraiser
that
to
could have
raise
been
money to
indicator
do.
of bed bugs.
Vegas,
Zipper's only at the
Reno.
foot of the bed. It's right at
Yeah.
the other side of this mat.
I think I see it down
And
there.
Okay. There's plastic. It's all wrapped in plastic.
the
Something fell on my foot.
the
Oh,
show
crack
the
pipe.
the episodes were just
Oh,
not
it just fell on my
funny.
toe.
They didn't work,
Oh,
and I
Happy
must have
birthday,
worked on
Ron.
that episode, the first episode, for like
We've never found it.
weeks, trying to figure out a way to
No.
cut it to make it
Stick it up your ass.
There's a carved out
work.
hole.
And
Somebody
I
was probably
did
storing
a
something.
rough
It
cut and I
might be
sent
bad.
it to
I think
friends
there is because
who
Don't put your fingers
they're
in.
I'm not going
bas-
to.
they're
But
like
there's a
colleagues.
cut. There's a cut in the
And
plastic.
all of
and it
them
looks like
said,
somebody cut
"It's
the
just
side
not
of the box
funny."
spring. So I guarantee you.
For
they were
what,
stashing
the
something
3
in there.
episodes that
There's
you
another
cut?
crack pipe down here.
Yeah,
Here, let me lift
Yeah.
Pick it up.
I mean, yeah.
one episode.
There's another one right there.
We ended up doing well. We shot 4 episodes actually.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Yeah, because we did a
careful
2
with-
for we
Oh,
did 2
there's
in one
another,
day.
another crack fell.
Yeah.
So I sent it out, and
There's the other. There's another.
the
there's
response
actually
was not
crack in here.
good, and I did not.
This
There
one
was
actually
just no
contains
jokes
crack
there.
rock.
Yeah, it was.
Grab that.
I was off my game
can't
at the
believe
time. I
it
really
actually
was,
happened.
and
Live crack. This one.
another
this still
thing
has
was you
some,
guys weren't drinking.
some stuff.
Yeah. well, I feel like we were all a
Get
bit
the
off
bag.
too. Like the rooms, not all the rooms were that
Just
bad. Like some of them were
Put
decent.
stuff in it. Look at
And
it.
we were all just tired. It was a long
open it
ass
up.
trip. Like we really
Open
pushed
it up.
ourselves on that last trip.
Wide.
We did. We really
that's
pushed
their
ourselves.
door.
Remember, I didn't
Door
wake up until like
down.
1 in the
Filter.
afternoon. The hotel
No,
was
no, they're
like
putting it in there to smoke.
banging at the door
Oh,
to try to get me to
yeah,
wake up to
screen.
get out because I just could
They're
not
using
wake up.
that.
I was
Can we look
fucking
at this crack pipe?
exhausted.
Yes, you may.
There's actually
And,
something
Yeah.
in that crack pipe you can see.
All right, so
We filmed
So open that bag
2
up. I'm gonna
episodes
put
that
everything
day.
in there.
I can't remember.
All
I
right.
think we filmed 2. And
Investigator Rick is back.
He's got the drug.
Get a little
it was just
Time for a
it
drug
just the episodes
Do
didn't
we think
work. I don't
that
know
they're
why.
I know.
cocaine
Off.
is one
I think it had a
heroin?
lot to do with me. I
Maybe?
just
Well,
this
wasn't
one here
on
is
my
very
game,
rocky.
and
Is it rocky?
I was
Oh,
exhausted
around a little bit so people
just
can see.
from planning
Rick,
all
you
this
can't do that.
shit
Hold on.
and
Yeah, you see how
you know,
it's,
trying to get them.
see how it's like chunks almost, like rock.
It was me. It was me.
This one, I don't know.
Wait a minute, are these rocks?
There's a little bit of there's
Yeah,
like
these
flakes.
are. This
There's
is
residue in there,
crack
so
rocks. I think we
We'll
tested
give those
those.
a test.
This is when you and Jake got
do
the
that one
acid
first.
on
Do this one
yourselves.
first.
Yeah.
Okay. Want to pick
No, I
the smallest
forgot.
rock
I
possible.
don't even remember.
It's like
Yeah, we
So I
found
can
drugs. We
use
just,
it
but we also
later.
found like
Yeah,
100
yeah,
dime bags. These were the only, I think, crack bits that we found. But Amanda
I mean,
said
so
you're
we
like a
can turn
dad
the
to me.
evidence to
You're
the
like
police.
parenting me through this.
That's what I meant to say.
But this when we were
it turns blue. There it is. So
shooting those
No big
last
surprise
episodes,
there,
it just
though.
did not. I gotta put up another
cocaine.
Holy shit!
episode
Now, where's the
on
hole that Brendan was talking about?
It's inside here.
who's the blue.
Whatever's in it's gonna be at the
That
bottom.
means it's
Oh,
Coke.
no.
Yeah.
That's what it is, though.
Cocaine.
You're right.
This,
It's-
I mean, this
You can
room
look
just
in
kept
there.
fucking delivering.
I can't hold
Yeah.
it.
Hey, Brendan, hold
So
it.
It's probably falling to the bottom of the mattress.
I didn't feel like I was on my game, and I'm gonna put up another one of the episodes. I keep
Do
forgetting.
you see anything?
I'll put up
Why,
another.
did you put one on Patreon already?
Don't drop it. Whatever.
Yeah,
you do,
but it's
for
not
God's
edited.
sake.
It's just
Producer in
clips.
2018
Oh, I see.
doesn't
I'm
do
gonna
it
put some more up.
horizontally.
I'm not gonna fucking film it. It's just so we
You
can
guys
see
can
it.
see some more of the show
I'm filming it.
on my Patreon page.
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, oh
it's just a
yeah.
hole.
I mean, you have it. You might as well just put some
just-
stuff out for the patrons.
Yeah, but somebody was
Patreon
storing the
exclusive.
drugs in there.
So let me look down at the
Well,
bottom.
Amazon
Yeah,
wanted me
it's-
to
whatever was in
cut
there would
those
be-
and put
it's
them
gonna be
up
down
as
there.
exclusive on Amazon. I was just like,
They
dude,
probably
they're not
put their
funny.
wallet or they put
They
something
suck.
of value.
Oh,
in
they
that.
wanted
they
the
hid
they
their
wanted the
probably hid
unreleased
their wallet.
season,
It probably
the
wasn't
unreleased
exactly
episodes
Yeah.
for
Too
Amazon.
small for
And
them
then
to reach in and
the,
grab.
Unless they had
the
it all in
distributor
that
watched
bag.
it and
Yeah,
said,
that's true.
"This show
And they shoved
is
the
not
bag
that
in there.
good." And I said, "I told it, it's
But
terrible."
these people got arrested or something because
Yeah, they left
I
it.
just
left
couldn't
that
get it
and
to
the
work.
pipe.
It just
and there were
didn't
two
work.
crack pipes under the bed. They
Yeah.
probably tossed them under there when the
Yeah.
I mean,
police got
I
here.
think
and-
here,
Well, I mean, if you notice when you walked in the
like
door,
part, like the
it has
second
a new
season,
door
we were
knob,
so
a door
excited
lock.
That's what
to
happened.
The police probably kicked in their
Came
door.
Yep.
Shoot the third.
shoot these things, and we were having such a great time.
Boots.
Yeah.
And then I think as time went on, it just got more and more
As Dan would say,
volatile with
vacation.
our co-star, and
God, she's got another customer already.
so it just things
It's
didn't work
booming.
anymore. 'Cause there had to
Yeah.
be a correct kind of chemistry for the shows to be funny and work, and
Yeah, the structure
know.
and formula kind of just broke down.
I think people think it's just simple, like we just go in and and no, I directed. I mean, I always was directing, and
yeah, there's a lot of prep and a lot of
we would try different things, and
make sure we got all our shots. Yeah, remember I completely forgot how fucked this storm was. And look at all their drainage.
this storm was
literally-
unbelievable.
Now, we got a moat to protect our
Jesus,
door.
coming up to the door.
Floating cigarette in the fucking ground.
Yeah,
But I love how all their downspouts, their drainage just is, instead of going down into the ground, it's just spurting all over the parking lot, the cars.
Even with
Everywhere.
in the flood.
This
yeah.
place was truly just a shithole through and through.
It feels wonderful.
Did you get
I
the
better have
pipes?
given this
The
one a
pipes
1.
are- Like, it's like a geyser.
Yeah, I got it. What a shithole.
So over here we have the corner of the room, and as you see,
We,
have more poor workmanship in.
There just had to be a right kind
surface
of
preparation.
mood
Yeah, over there it looked like there
for
were
this
several
to
actually.
work when
Dan
we were
called them
doing
bullet
it,
holes.
and
I thought it
it's
was
just
like
not as
ringing.
simple as
You can
Well,
It could be things that were.
going in
it
and
was
turning a
wishful
camera on
thinking.
and
Wishful that Dan really wanted it to be
performing.
a massacre.
It doesn't
Machine
work. It
gun
doesn't work
massacre
that
all
way.
over the back wall.
I mean, it was each episode
Wait,
took
wait,
about
wait, what was that?
6-7 hours of filming. So you were there for like if you notice every episode we go in, it's sunny, we come out, it's like dark. You see
that
the
back.
outdoor
Yeah.
shots.
Look how wet it gets back here.
Oh my god, yeah, this
See
place
how
was
Yeah,
so fucked.
That's just a plastic bag.
I'm like so excited to find
what's up there?
anything in this room, these rooms.
Put it down on the table. It's
He
got
gave it a
wood there.
trademark soft too.
No, if you wanna
Oh
borrow it.
god,
Here's a
maybe it's because it
penny.
was the first room and I didn't want to give the first room a 1. You
Wow,
know,
a penny.
I think every room except for the jungle room you gave a 1, Dan.
Rick. It's sweet, Penny. Yeah.
well, there was. I mean, maybe no. I gave one of the rooms in Atlantic City got a 3. I think.
It's not the plumbing. That's over there. But this might be the plumbing access for
Fuck.
that.
It's
But all
'cause-
That might be what it
I'm
is.
sorry.
Look
There's
at
this.
the-
I
at the bottom.
listen. If there is signs of bed
The whole
bugs,
corner is just
no.
disgusting.
If there are
mold on the bottom of the carpet.
shit stains, anything,
Look at all
no.
the crud on the
So
Yeah,
I
that's
have high
disgusting.
standards when it comes to lodging.
Underneath
I
there.
just would not be able to.
Yeah.
This is some concrete.
I think for me,
Yeah.
it was
Horrible.
just. I just
Through the
wanted
mold.
the audience
It's
to
horrible.
like when I gave it a 1, that's when they
It's
knew it
all
was
mold.
really fucking bad.
It's
Yeah.
died out. It's
Because
dried.
I know you'd always
and
give it a
it's
1.
old-
I'd give
old-
it
it's so old, it's
usually a
dead.
2, a 1, or sometimes a
But you
3.
can see the darkness of the
Wait
wood from
a minute, I'm
repeated
gonna grab
wetness.
something.
Yeah, no worries.
This is. I would not want to stay more than we are in here.
That's right, Allison.
Glass.
The childlike
edge
joy
of
and
the
wonder
carpet.
when I found a dime
It's all
bag.
mold.
You know, it was a special time.
Well, we
We
saw
didn't
that
always
under
find
the
drugs in these
padding.
places, but when you
We
did,
pulled up a section
you hit
of
all the
that.
bingo
There's
cards with
mold
this one. We
everywhere.
found
Black
drugs, we
mold
found
residue.
active
Yeah, so
drugs, we
what
found
we're saying-
bugs,
This is
bed
the
bugs,
same-
diatomaceous
This is
earth.
just all
There's
mold
semen on the
here.
wall right there,
Heavy.
blood.
Oh, look
I think
at
we
the
got it all in this room, to be
door.
honest.
Oh my
God.
god, it's like a it's like
Tommy
oh
the
my,
channel,
step
the
back.
B channel.
Get your head
Some of
away.
these episodes
Oh
truly
my
had me
God,
just
oh
thinking, my
fucking
God, was it
God.
even safe?
Jeez.
Do they have
all
tetanus shots?
my
I didn't get my
and it's
tetanus
fuzzy
shots
too.
actually
Yeah.
until
Oh,
I think it was 4 years after we
Oh,
concluded
look on the head
shooting season
of the door
2.
frame.
Because I needed to get them to travel to, I can't remember,
Polaroid and
for some sort of travel reasons. I've never got tetanus, never got any
too.
diseases,
Yeah.
never got any
Oh, so
hepatitis,
that's-
I mean, the door is like.
but it's
covered
all
with
fun.
There's
All
a
fun and
mold
games.
there.
Sores and
There's
bodily
here.
fluids.
Oh, Greg, that was common. If
Look
we
on the frame
found
here.
piss or
It's gonna
something,
light up like a Christmas
it was like
tree.
always just
Oh my.
soured
How much of this do you
piss.
think is blood? Like,
I
you think
don't
we're gonna
know.
come up
I
with a
hope-
lot of blood, Dan?
I hope
Oh my
so.
God, look at how scary I look under the
I love
black
4th of
light.
July.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna see some blood.
Yeah, this
No,
was.
they're fine. They don't look like they exhibit much damage at all.
Do you think anything's hidden up
This
there?
was an insane
wouldn't-
first episode,
if
though.
you
Like,
see there's,
it
like, a
was
little
so
damage
hard
here
for us to
and
find
there.
something that
Mhm.
topped this season.
Over there,
We
there's
sure
some
did,
people
but
have gone in.
Yeah,
we were like, every room we were like, it can't get
I
any
think we should
worse,
look.
and then
All right,
usually
well, push it to
progressively
your,
did.
Left.
All fun and
Slide
games
to
until
your
someone
left
gets
the whole time once you
hepatitis.
get above the
I don't know if that's how the saying goes, Amanda, but
Slide it to the left.
Oh God.
close.
All right, so that's it. Nothing. It's just
Yeah, it's just insulation.
Hepatitis is all part of the fun, you know?
falling in my hair.
It's all fun and games until you
Until
get
we
it, and then
find
it's more
some drug
fun.
money.
no,
Next level.
Well,
Drug money. Well, I mean, yeah, the place was probably
so
right.
see.
here. Can
Okay.
you peek
It's like,
going
did
to
Dan
the
leave the
next
call? But
tile?
no, he still.
Or
He'd have to stand on a chair.
yeah, maybe I'll put my phone up and see if I can see anything.
Good idea.
I think we just found a T-shirt in here. If I
a
remember correctly, we
creepy
didn't
shot.
find. There's only one room where we really found anything crazy in the
Alright,
ceiling
so after-
tiles. Oh, never mind. We found
what you
two
got?
pipes.
Never mind.
Oh, that was great, Brennan. Thank you so
Okay, I'm back.
What do you mean? No, there's some crack pipes up here. No
Oh,
way.
welcome
There's some
back.
pipes. I mean, it might just be weed pipes, but here.
All right, wait a minute. Push the next tile. Can you reach it?
I'm just trying to see if
Well,
there's
they're
anything
the
else.
pipes.
Before
No.
Yeah.
before I get anything
Yeah,
else.
look
Brennan.
on
I
this
was gonna say throw your video back on. Wait
Where
a
are
second.
the
Yeah.
needle blocks?
Oh, fuck.
Wait, hold on. I'm
We're
just
going
doing
free
something.
again.
Oh, okay, no worries, no worries. Let me know when you're back on video. I'll
It
toss you
looks
back.
like
Almost
maybe
there.
two
I'm almost gonna come. Hold on.
Objects. It's hard for me to gauge
Shut
my
the
hand
fuck
view.
up.
Hand is there.
Quick, don't.
There's one.
Oh my God.
I see, man.
Almost there.
Rexy all excited now.
Oh, man, that's cool.
Keyboard's not letting you
That's
type. What do you
like
mean,
fucking
Amanda?
Rastafarian shit, man.
There's one more.
Don't I look like a
Is this a joke?
There we go.
I look
There we
Oh
go.
my camera. Hold on.
And how crazy is it that the one tile that I popped up, first tile we found two pipes.
There's got to be more stuff up
So
there.
it's that?
That's what. Yeah, I don't know what
That
that
bag?
is.
That definitely looks like something.
Yeah, it does.
It's in the very corner tile.
This
And if
is.
you look, it looks like they opened that a bit.
It was like
Quite a bit. Like,
there
see,
was
look at
no
the metal
cleaning
frame
done,
on
no
its
check
Yeah,
done in
okay.
these rooms. You could have
Yeah, I
slept
can-
on a fucking old needle.
No, he's got to do
Or-
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
dirty.
okay.
He cannot.
Like, I remember that in New Orleans, the was it the Royal or something like that?
It's all bent.
Where we flipped over the mattress and there was a needle stuck into the back of the mattress, like they just flipped it over.
It's like so
Empress.
tank top.
I was at the Empress Hotel.
Oh, the Empress.
Ricky, you want it?
That T-shirt's all greasy.
at
It was
the-
probably
what
used
else
to
is
wipe
up
down a handgun from
Let
a
me-
crime or something.
That is
Is that a
revolting.
top fuck?
Like,
What in God's
It's a
name?
wife beater.
Yeah, it's a wife beater that's been cut short.
Excuse me. The girl who put that T-shirt up in the
That is
ceiling
really bad.
contacted.
What is that?
Wait, really?
It's DNA evidence of a murder.
What was the
She was
story
there doing
behind
some kind
that?
of
committed here?
She was doing some kind of a photo shoot, like a
What's on the front?
plushy
Why is
photo
that
shoot or
It's
something.
2XL. That was
And-
XL.
She ended up getting a T-shirt dirty. She took it off, and then one of her friends
Do you
threw
think
it up
that's
in the
dirt on the
ceiling.
front, or could that be?
And then we
something
found it
else?
in the show.
Something else.
Put it on the show, and she saw us finding it on the show.
Never know.
That's so. Was she a fan of the show? She just stumbled across it.
Get over here, baby.
I have no idea.
Man, get this fucking thing out of my face.
I don't remember.
Okay, drop it. I'll throw it in the garbage. I'll throw it in the garbage here. Go.
You could tell we were a couple beers deep at this point.
Oh Jesus!
Having a little prosciutto.
Oh no!
Oh, you made yourself a charcuterie
Oh.
board.
Why are you coming?
It's on the left.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh my god.
The only channels you'll find on this
Not the
TV.
most family-friendly
Heavily grained
channels
out
on
too.
TV.
My goodness.
Rick, can you explain what he's doing?
No, I cannot believe that.
Yeah, because of this.
Ultrafine Deluxe says, how can you eat while watching this, Dan?
Rick's
Because of this,
censoring
the
it out
fucking
for the kids.
episode got a
Don't worry.
adult rating on YouTube.
No way. Even after it was blurred out?
Ice cream. It's okay.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Rick, you gotta send
That's fucking insane.
Oh, we were fucked from the beginning.
Yeah, the YouTube did not like the
Oh, no.
clientele
And
that this show.
Snotty.
You can clearly see what's going on in the video.
It's a chunky loogie.
No, come on, it was blurred out. You can tell. Oh,
Oh god, look at
that's fucking vile. Somebody spat that on the wall on their way out.
It's a fucking booger.
Why am I eating this?
No! Oh no!
Fuck me.
Oh my, get that away!
Dan's staring at that loogie and
Not
eating his prosciutto. It's probably tasting very salty, very good.
Friend, shut the fuck up.
Investigation.
Of this beautiful,
Magnificent 5-star motel.
what we call it, the Spank Motel.
The
No,
gonorrhea.
the gonorrhea motel.
Gonorrhea.
The Gonorrhea
wait,
Motor
wait.
Inn.
It's called the Riviera or something or other, right?
The Riviera Motor Inn. Yes.
Okay.
Lovely place.
And a beautiful place here in
In Jersey.
New Jersey.
So,
Oh.
the
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Baby. Oh.
What a place.
Okay, we're in Jersey.
I mean, I'm sure there's nice parts of it. We certainly never saw any nice parts because we were here in the dumps
What are you doing?
fighting for our lives here.
Philly that night, or did we drive home? I can't even remember.
We went to Philly. I know we got no, cause yeah, we did Jersey, then we did Philly.
Okay,
Because
so
I remember
we
the next
found
morning we went and got cheesesteak sandwiches.
clogged toilet
Okay,
overflowing
yeah.
with shit.
Oh.
We found crack paraphernalia.
Yeah, so I think we
I
stayed in.
pipes.
Oh yes.
We
Cosme's,
found
didn't I?
drugs. We found
You what? Sorry?
pot.
So you guys did
things up in the
Cosme's.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Pipes.
Yes,
pipes.
yes.
Stains.
I remember that was
Crack
my
pipe,
first Philly
Weed
cheesesteak.
pipes,
Dirty,
very good.
awful, horrible place.
but no weed, just weed pipes.
No
You
weed.
seem
Yeah,
really
because I think we did
Give me
2 in
that,
Jersey and
buddy.
2 in Philly, if I
I was
remember
ready to
correctly.
experiment.
Rick, what is your rating?
Give me a second, hold on.
Yeah, no worries.
A 1, almost 0.
Dan's got to go tug one out again.
To go to 0?
I agree with that. Terrible.
It was pretty brutal.
It was. Brennan,
I was a little bit
Almost
more
0
generous.
there.
Little.
My
I
God.
gave it a hard 2.
A hard 2.
Hard 2.
Hard
means a
2.
2+.
There it is. My
No, I
first
thought. Okay.
official ADR rating.
No. Okay. You know what? I just think like okay, it's a.
You
2
think so, Eflon? I
borderline
was
1.
saying
That's,
I
like,
think I
the
look
thing.
I
But it's
think
a
I look
so
so
long as
young
you
in
don't
the
mind
in
peeing
the
in
video
the
here.
tub.
Myself on my left
Jake.
here.
your rating?
So does Jake. Oh my God.
What you guys are too
Yes.
harsh.
Yes.
A 1 has to be like
One.
mattress on the floor,
One.
nothing else.
Sorry about that.
No, I give it
No,
a
you're
1.
fine.
Take some
a hard one.
medication. My head is
hard
pounding.
one too.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You got a bit of a
This
headache?
place was the pit.
Yeah, I think it's from
I mean,
allergies.
it was just.
Oh
horrible.
yeah. Is
the
it
only
humid where you are?
Plus?
What?
No, it's not humid.
No
but,
bed bugs and no cockroaches.
We don't know that for sure.
He-
Get like
uh,
seasonal.
Upon our
He's
investigation,
sneezing and
We
coughing.
found
And...
a dead one
Oh,
in the
I
bathroom.
feel
I
it.
think it washed up
Yeah, I usually
out of the-
get
the
seasonal
toilet.
headaches too, but it's usually when it's like more
Oh, are you
humid and
trying
like the
to turn it
pressure
into
is
a
like
one?
kind of changing.
All right, we don't have time for this. Anyway, I want to get the fuck out of here, Rick.
Yeah, you were always rushing us. You're like, we were trying to do something. You're just like, fuck this. No one's gonna see this.
You need to do it.
Let's get the fuck out of here. This shit ass room. We spent 6 hours in there.
I wish I'd
were
saved
smart.
the
You were
boards from each episode and just kept the
Oh,
artwork on them.
Yeah.
I should have just did permanent marker.
Alright, thank you everybody for watching.
That would have made more sense. But I think those boards sold for like $500 or something.
Oh my god, that's fucking crazy.
Like all the props from the show, I sold them all.
I remember you
Just trying
sold the costumes from the Jungle Room.
Yeah, those didn't get a lot, but like the toilet paper roll from the Empress sold for like $150.
That's
A roll
so
of toilet
fucking crazy.
It's just insane.
The most depressing roll of toilet paper you've ever seen in your life. My god. I was gonna say, all right, we can watch some. Let's watch another. Let's do this 20-minute your Poconos video that you wanted to watch originally. Summit Hill. Yeah, and then we can end it off of that. And I'll do. Remember, stick around for the end of the stream. I'll be gifting 5 channel memberships at the end. But yeah, no, that was a fun little episode. I think
stick around for the channel membership. The 5 channel memberships and it's a 27-cent value.
Shut the fuck up.
Really
go eat some more prosciutto. I'm gonna put some fucking people vomiting compilation on here. You fucking prick. We're gonna have Dan eat his lunch while I put the most vile things known to man on the screen. That'll be a good reaction.
I bought that stuff a few days ago, so I wanted to eat it.
Here, 1 sec. Sorry.
Maybe 10 years ago.
Wait, let me put this up and put this down. It was 9 years ago. It was September 25th, 2015. So coming up on 10 years.
It's 10, but like 3 in the morning. And left and drove up to the Poconos. And when I got there, it was still dark out. And I walked down through the woods to this place in the dark.
And welcome to
another episode of the got inside the building and started filming.
Here I am.
And boy, it was so eerie. Such an eerie feeling being in there because the lights were still on and stuff.
Yeah, I think you were one of the first people to get into this spot. Or like film this spot at least.
2002.
Nobody had been. There was one video of a guy who drove around the property and filmed out his window. But he didn't go into any of the buildings.
Yeah. Because I remember watching. It's been so long since I've seen this video. I barely remember it, but I remember watching it and being like, "Holy fuck! There's so much stuff left here." But this place was fucked like very shortly after this video.
Pool bath, open hearth fire.
Oh yeah! As soon as this video came out, then everybody and their fucking mother started going.
Yeah, because I have seen so many photos of these heart-shaped tubs.
Isn't this lovely? I love this
There really wasn't that many videos about the Poconos when I started.
Yeah, I think the only other one that I can remember is people filmed Grossingers, but that was about it.
Yeah, there wasn't like full this kind of quality tour of these places.
Yeah.
And you walk in this room to check in, and ahead of you is a lush.
So this right here is the
waterfall
lobby.
Down in the lobby.
It's all dead and overgrown now.
Coolest thing to see
have gotten married in front of this
on a very
fountain
cold
here.
winter day.
Really?
And I read a lot about
Ken,
this
thank
place
you for
online.
joining the
Apparently
family.
A lot of people got
Appreciate you.
In front of the waterfall.
Hope you're enjoying the videos, and if you are, please feel free to leave a like, my friends.
Memories in this,
subscribe if you haven't already.
Of the resort.
Got plenty more fun nights like this. We try to stream every Tuesday and Thursday.
This was just like magical to me. This place. especially when I
Yeah.
came back at night and I was able to film the lounge.
Especially being alone in here, I feel like it'd be very like tranquil. Just seeing it all.
Worried the whole time about dogs showing up.
It's so refreshing though, finding like it's so hard in today's day and age to find a decayed place like this with no vandalism. Because now kids get into everything and they fuck it all up. They spray paint everything.
You can't find places like this. You can't find anything like this anymore. Like this, it just doesn't exist anymore because
I sound kind of like Darth Vader.
everyone has started
the reason
filming urbex.
is that I
so
wore a respirator while
at the
touring
time,
this building, because
I was doing this
so much
stuff.
mold inside of this building.
It was
the building's
me,
been
proper people,
sitting
Adam
for
the
a dozen
Woo,
years.
and exploring with
Josh,
Josh.
Very little airflow inside.
And decay's on the
so
way. He was like an older
you're gonna
Bex
get a
guy,
lot of
but he
mold.
never really did any
So,
like
better safe than sorry.
high in-depth tours like this. He just did more like walk-arounds.
I didn't. I don't even know who that is. So you know, the only people I knew about was Josh.
Yeah.
Adam,
He never made it very big, I don't think. I think he only stopped around like 30K, but yeah,
So-
you guys were the only ones really in the space.
We were the only ones doing it, and we were getting so much fucking shit because we were appearing on camera and people knew who we were, you know. And the urbex community they're like, we were breaking the rules.
Yeah.
You know, don't let people know where the location is. It's like all you have to do when you watch this is just quickly go online and search, and you would find it. Was it like, you know, oh, I will never forget this gift shop. Oof.
Bar service, little
Yeah.
bell.
There is a scene here where the door, this door behind me slams shut.
I think we just heard that.
No, I'll jump. No, I definitely jump when it happens. I think this right here.
It shook your camera. I heard it slam, and you're like,
It's that door.
oh my god.
Slammed shut.
And
then here I walk. It's almost too perfect because it's like, and then here it slowly, look.
That's fucking insane. Yeah.
Look at it opening by itself, right? And I was like, oh my god, it scared the living shit out of me. And to explain what happened,
That's so. Was it like a draft?
Look around. I should have filmed behind the door because everyone thought, oh, your friend's hiding behind the door. Oh,
Yeah.
For those of you who would like
A
to
hole in the
see
ceiling.
the brochure,
Oh, there was a hole in the
from
ceiling, and it
this
kind of like there was
resort,
like a downdraft
I
or
will
something.
post
So it was
scans
like
of it
sucking
on
the
my
air in and
Facebook
out
page.
of that
So if you
room.
Go over to my Facebook page
Because it was a
you'll be
really
able
windy
to
day this
look
day that
through
I
it.
was
It is
here,
quite a
and
sight, for sure.
so it was sucking
And
the
something
air
that,
in and out of the room. So the door would slam
quite
shut and then
beneficial
slowly
to me
open,
in making
slam
this
shut
video,
and then
'cause I was
slowly
able to
open.
use it
And
in the
now this
beginning of
is
the
when
video.
this shot
and
here
set
is
the
when I
mood
came
for
here
the
at
place
night.
that
It
I
was
was
still
filming.
dark out, and it was just getting light outside.
Fuck, that's so
And the
crazy. Cells
pond-
power.
Pond across the way steam was coming off of it because the water was warmer than the outside temperature. It was a very chilly morning. And then this
Sorry, I
what
was
is,
trying to fix your static there, but it's
this pool. Oh wait, we're off. Hold on.
there we go. There we go. You're good. You're good now. You're on the pool.
You got me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
This pool, a guest actually drowned in this pool.
Really?
And I was so creeped out in here, and I did not know that at the time.
You just felt like
And
the eerie vibes.
Felt something in this pool room. I was like, "Ugh," it just felt very eerie in there.
How the
and I
fuck
kept
do you
hearing,
drown in such a small body of water?
I kept hearing sounds. Well, the guest was drunk, and they had left the door unlocked, and the guest opened the door and shut it and got in the pool.
Oh fuck.
They dove. That's what happened. They dove and broke their neck and drowned.
Oh my god.
So but I came here, I got here at probably 4:30, 5 o'clock a.m. the last shot of this is it's dark outside. It's because that's when I first got there in the morning. When I came in to film this, and it was much better coming in early in the morning because I'm like, nobody is going to be down here looking for anything at this time of night.
Yeah.
And I felt a lot safer. But and this is also when I started introducing the Gerhard Heinz music from the film Joy of Flying, this really bad German softcore porn movie that used to play, it used to play on Cinemax when I was a kid, and
so it's nostalgic for you.
Yeah, the film was actually made the year I was born in '77. So
main reasons that I wanted to see this.
All I remember seeing as a kid was the fucking music,
the nightclub,
the hit it up higher, higher, and I thought about that music for years and years and years, and I could never find an album. And then one day,
1960s, 1970s,
I was online and I was searching, and I found an actual vinyl album
called the Scheherazade
that was in Japan. So I ordered it,
Kismet,
and about a month and a half later, it shows up in the mail, and I played it. And I'm like, holy shit! There's the fucking music.
It is
so
unreal. Wait until you see.
I ripped the sound from the album and put the music in these videos, and people were just like, "Oh my god, where did you find this music?" And the videos got so popular that there was like this huge search to find Gerhard Heinz music.
Really?
He heard about it because his producer saw the videos.
Surreal.
So that was like a comment you used like exclusively pretty much his music for your intros.
Even tell you,
yeah, and then he released the album
this video is
on YouTube so everyone could hear a clean copy of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. There's this old banquet room. Imagine there's some good times in there.
This place is so like seeing a location like this is so nostalgic because like I'd say like you obviously, you Proper People, Josh, Adam LeWoo were like the first wave. I think I was like got into like the second wave because I started when like Bros of Decay was starting, when Broken Window Theory was starting. We were all like communicating, and I think like you and the Proper People and everyone were like right around like 200,000 is when I started my channel. Okay. And I like that was like the last era where you could find something like this.
All right, look at this place.
Yeah, this is the fucking gold flaked wallpaper. That's crazy.
And these incredible paintings on the wall of the
chairs too.
The chairs and the you see all
the
that
ashtrays inside. That's a timepiece there
all
too.
That white shit is mold.
Really?
Yeah, the white stuff on the chairs is all mold.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I've seen that on like booths and stuff in older diners and shit.
Can you imagine this? And I actually have talked to people who went to Summit to stay there in the summer times, and
scene of 1,000
they would
showcases the most
come here and go to this nightclub and hang out and drink.
And the exotic Moorish motif.
Oh, it just looks like
every night
it was a blast, man. It looks like something out of a fucking mob movie.
Acts ranging from dynamite comics and vocalists
so
to
cool.
mystifying magicians.
Oh, look at the imagine having a tiki party there. See you, Smoot. Have a good night, brother. Thank you for stopping by.
Live bands.
Appreciate you.
A favorite rendezvous for
September of 2002
is the heart.
Oh, Wraith says that the album's also on Spotify now, Dan.
I think it's wonderful because
to just spend one night
I was just happy to reintroduce or not even that, introduce the music to the American public, because I don't think the album had ever been available in the United States.
Really?
Yeah, and then these videos came out, and I think they realized, hey, people really like this music. Because
there's a market for it.
And they put it out, and I think it's great. I love Gerhard Heinz, his soundtrack to those Vanessa and Joy of Flying.
Oh, I've seen so many photos of that bar too. Sorry,
he's still alive. Now this is the bar that was in that article that I read about, where the heart-shaped bar.
Yeah. The best part is the bar, the ceiling above the bar, parts of it in the later years gave out, and natural like water got in, and there was like moss growing on the bar, which I thought was really cool. Like I've seen photos like that. Oh, it was so cool.
Look at the Club Scheherazade. And these wonderful seats, bar stools.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
And you could film something really cool here. That's right.
This place would have been so much fun.
Imagine if you had this as a set, Dan, what you could film here.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, forget it.
Film like old fucking mob movie. Look, I like that everything's like pushed out. Is that like pleather? Like on the
yeah, it's all pleather. None of that is real leather.
That's so cool though. Oh yeah, unknown cameraman's from my neck of the woods, Twiggy.
Look at the
explored with him once or twice back in the day. Sorry, what were you saying?
Delpha and Christina Kaufman. You see that thing there that had the Elfman and Kaufman name on it?
Oh yeah.
So they were sponsors. Back in the day, you could sponsor a whole video. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then your name would appear in the video somewhere. So
and YouTube would just integrate it themselves?
No, I took their names, I printed them out, and then I put it on that cash register to make it look like.
Oh, that's cool.
It looked like their names were on the register, and
instead of doing like an ad read, it was like a natural
a shot, and they were like, "Oh my god, there we are." This was when I first got there, early in the morning.
Fuck.
Because I had to go.
Power on is crazy.
Yeah, I had to go up the steps to the second floor to get in because the top door was open, and this was not open. The bottom wasn't open. I do this wonderful.
Team Triple Den, thank you for checking out the stream.
Oh, that was a beautiful video.
Yeah.
Days, man. It's amazing. That's 10 years ago.
The stuff that is like all these places in the Catskills and the Poconos, they're all so worn down, trashed up now. Like you won't find anything like that.
I mean, it's just. Oh, in the Poconos, all that stuff's gone.
Yeah, like the Rust Belt has been.
Ten Hills is gone. Summit's gone. Unity House. No, Unity House is still there, but good luck getting near it.
Why is there a lot high security? I haven't really looked down there in forever.
You cannot find a new video on Unity House. I don't think. I think I checked, but everyone is getting caught. They put up cameras.
Oh, good for them.
There. And there's like people who live on site who will, if their phone goes, if you set one of their phones off, they are coming for you. And also all the parking spaces that you could park at are now the police. If they find your car there, you get towed. They don't even ticket you anymore. Just your car gets towed.
That's insane. Yeah, I remember we did.
Lucked out, man. I really lucked out with those videos. I tell you, because Unity House, I had no idea. I didn't read about security. I was just like, "Fuck it, let's go." You know?
Yeah, you're just like, I want to film a video.
Literally parked in the worst spot you could possibly park in to go to Unity House, like the spot where everyone gets towed away and like fucked up. I parked there. I went. I filmed the rooms. I filmed the inside of the building.
Yeah,
all these beautiful, the theater, everything.
You got into so many places early that were just like.
And I came out and I thought, well, that was easy. And then everyone said, "How the fuck did you do that?" And I'm like, "What?" I said, "I don't know. We didn't get nobody. We never got caught."
I feel like half the time too, it's like if you spend your time reading about where the security is, how much security there is, where they're coming for you, you're gonna psych yourself out. Like I feel like you just got to go in there and fucking just as long as you're not throwing shit around.
I didn't. I wasn't like an urbexer. I mean, I had gone to abandoned places, but I never filmed anything or took pictures or anything. So
yeah,
I had no idea that if you went to Unity House that you would you could possibly be arrested.
Oh, I see. You never knew about like the consequence or
No, I
potential
didn't know. I
repercussions.
had no idea. I thought, if you get caught, they just tell you to leave or whatever. But according to after I put the video out, then I started getting nasty messages from the caretaker, and I catch you here again. And it's like, dude, I already got the place.
Oh yeah,
You don't need to threaten me with,
had my fair share of those in my over my career of urbex.
I've had so many people like, that's my property. You need to take the video down. And I'm like, no, that's okay.
If I see you in my town again, it's like, shut up.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But I don't like, let's watch another. Just
yeah. I'm gonna watch something else.
Watch the one that's it's in the
saying the Miner's Cottage. Is that?
No, it's no. I don't want to watch that. It's in the Dead Motel series.
Okay, on your main channel or the Film It
No,
channel?
hold on. I already talked about the Poconos. Let's go watch the Miner's Cabin thing.
Miner's Cottage. Okay, is it called Dan Bell Miner's Cottage?
No, it's called like Ghost Communication with a Ghost or something. It's on the.
It's the one that I was in, right?
Yeah, but we're in together. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. Creepy murdered spirit inside coal miners. Yeah. This, no explanation for what the fuck, how like what transpired here. My only thought is like there was power lines like
Friend. No.
I don't know. There was like power lines around the area. It was maybe fucking with the gear. Let me just
No. First of all, power lines up where we were are not going to be working because all the houses are abandoned.
That's true. It was so fucking eerie too.
Oh, I don't know. I worked so hard on this shot right here.
I remember the best. Yeah, I remember that. The best part is I started out like trying to fuck with you guys, just like knocking on walls or like throwing things around and try and like get a couple cheap scares for fun. But then the equipment actually started fucking going off.
Hey, Brandon, I wanted to bring something up. I remember. You and I saw something in this house together.
Yeah, by the window. It might have been. It could have been a tree though.
Brandon,
I don't know.
A fucking tree.
Amanda, I'm not saying I believe or don't believe in ghosts. I'm skeptical.
I saw a shadow move.
Yes.
A dark shadow move in front of a window in the other room.
It was in the room directly to the left of this room. Because remember, this was the front room?
Yes, we were standing in this room.
Yeah.
We're looking over towards the front door, and there was a window in the room next to it, and we both saw a shadow move very quickly in front of the window.
Yes. And the funny thing is, because like I kind of like jumped at it a bit, and you're like, did you see that? And I was like, fuck, I was gonna ask the same thing.
Yeah, we both saw it, and I mean, which I thought was pretty amazing, because that rarely ever happens where both people see the same thing. But there was not lights outside. This was all dark. This is down. Where was this?
Fuck. This was in. It was in Virginia. It was in West Virginia.
West Virginia is a ghost town. I forget what it's called. It's all the way down in Southwest Virginia.
Wow, that thing is really going on.
It's by New River Gorge. I can't remember the name of the ghost town down there, but it's the most popular ghost town down there. And there's it's an old railroad goes through it. It's still active. And this house was up on a hill along with several other houses, but this one was broken open.
What?
So we were able to go inside.
Yeah, the front one of the front rooms had a window or a board missing.
I cannot remember.
The only time we've ever gotten this thing to be more active was in the children's asylum. Or be like not as active as this, but be active for anything.
The weird thing. Okay, so that device Brennan's holding.
To go this way.
The part his hand is on is sealed off from the actual antenna. The antenna just measures pretty much static electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Thrax. Thurmond, that is correct. So that's where this place was, in Thurmond,
This is so
West Virginia. It's been long enough that the statute of limitations is so we don't have to worry about getting arrested.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's very
but it's
true.
because this was more than 3 years ago. It was 2019, I think. This is when we did the appearance at the Mothman Fest.
Yeah. This was after the Mothman. This was on our way back. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Hello?
I really wish you had the camera here, though, Dan. The footage is so nauseating.
That's interesting.
But like, you can see in all the shots, like the lights are on. There's no added sound effect of the EMF or anything. Like in that shot, Rick said hello, and the thing fucking blew up.
The device will not measure your hand or anything like that.
No, and even if you did, like, you'd have to be touching the antenna. I feel like.
Yeah, like static.
Like you can see, my thumb is very well below.
Greg, Eloise, there's no communication towers in Thurmond. I can guarantee you.
That's what I'm thinking. It might have been a communication tower or power line. I have no idea, but it was a pretty remote area.
It's a ghost town. There is no fucking power there. There's a ghost town. It's like they have some street lights, but we were way up on a hill.
I need a little bit of light.
So
In this fucking thing. What the hell?
I just wish there was some rational explanation besides the things that I know could not set that machine off.
Is that an attic up there?
I mean,
Yeah.
I use that thing in my apartment. I mean, where there's power and everything, and it never moved. Like literally, I would sweep my apartment with it, and nothing set it off, except for a cell phone. Like if you were getting a phone call.
Oh yeah, like the radiation or whatever. Well, like look, you can see like my hand's not fucking moving, and the lights are flickering. That's when I was like, okay, something's fucking going on here.
It would go off on a phone call, but not like this. It wouldn't. It would not react like this.
Do you want us to
This thing was full fledged, like going off, and it seemed like.
Again, do you want us to leave?
We were in like direct communication with like something that we could not see.
Wants us to leave.
Oh, it just went off.
Are you a boy or a girl? Say, just.
And I swear to God, when we were down in that basement, it felt like two little cold hands touched my hands behind my back.
This is so fucked.
It was.
Sorry, it's me.
Were you born here in West Virginia?
Yeah, Greg. There's no. I don't even think there's no. We didn't even have cell service down there. There's no cell service
in the parlor.
That is true. I don't think we did have any service.
No, there's no cell service down there. The fucking place is. There's nothing down there. They don't even have fucking internet down there. I think there's like 2 or 3 people that still live there up in the hills.
Is this your room?
Yeah, because we had to drive through. Didn't we have to drive through like a tunnel to get there?
I think so. I don't remember.
Is it the one?
But this
Is it over here?
particular incident, I don't.
right?
I've had that machine for years.
Take us there.
At that point, that thing had never gone off like
Or is
this.
the one across?
Yeah, the
hall
only
here?
time I've ever seen it full-fledged go off like this
Can you
was
take us
the
to your
Children's
room?
Asylum, but that was also thunder and lightning out.
Do you want to guide? Use the box. If you want to guide us.
If it's thunder and lightning out, then you can't. It's pointless.
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
No, there was no trains going through. There was no train the whole time we were
All
there.
right, show us where your room is.
I don't remember. Do you remember a train going through, Bren?
It was right by the tracks, but there was no train the entire time that we were there.
Yeah, I didn't hear any. I didn't hear any trains.
Keep the lights on.
But this is one of those videos that
Are we going the right way?
I am at a complete loss because.
Well, we've also never found or filmed anything like this. Like,
No, we were not expecting this. I wasn't even. I was just filming. This was going to be for Patreon. I mean,
Yeah.
ghost videos up on YouTube, and then
upstairs?
we had this pretty incredible experience with this thing. And plus, I had a pebble thrown at me. Stuff was being thrown at me when I was walking up the stairs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Do you think it was something fell on your head though?
Show him.
Brandon and I saw what would be this. People would say would be a shadow figure.
Fuck that and everything.
Move in front of a window.
Did you see
And we both saw it, and we said, "Is it a bird? Is there a bird in here?" We kept trying to, and there was nothing.
It could have been like a tree or something blocking the light. I don't know.
And it was moving so fast. How could it have been a tree? You remember how fast it
You
moved?
slept next to the furnace?
Yeah, that's fair.
It moved really fast, and then we never saw it again.
That is true. It was literally just for like an instant. That's why, like, I don't know.
It was so fast. There's
It could
no
have been a
way.
bat or something blocking light. I don't know.
What?
want us to go in the basement?
Pimu said, was it a bat? Like maybe if we went in front of the light the right way,
Were
but
you buried in the basement?
No.
it's tough. It was so long ago. I do
Was your
remember like
body
seeing
in
like
the-
it was like a shadow.
Whatever it was
Basement.
inside. It was not outside.
I don't like this anymore.
It
That's
was
true.
inside the house with us.
This is really
And
I don't know.
we saw it very clearly pass in front of that window. And
Yeah.
it was very quick. It was like not even a second.
body in the basement?
We both saw it. And
Are there other?
It's so fucked
others buried
when you
in the
ask if it's
basement?
bodies in the basement, and it starts going off.
Your whole family?
Did your parents own this house?
it's just
Were you
insane.
murdered in this house?
But see, it's weird because like when I've
Did
gone to other
someone kill
places that
you?
are allegedly haunted, and I didn't even know if this place was going to be haunted. We had no idea. It was an old
Yeah.
house.
Is that person in the house with us?
I have seen things like that before, like
Did
the dark
person who killed you, are they
object
here?
like pass in front of something,
Yeah.
and so I don't know if
Fuck
I don't know.
this.
Brent
Are
said,
they
"Oh, it's
watching
probably
us right
Rebecca,"
now?
and I'm like, "We would have heard." First of all,
I don't
Rebecca
know the answer to that question.
was not going to walk
Yeah.
up that hill and walk around on the porch of that house.
Yeah, poor Rebecca waited in the car because she didn't want to. It was getting dark and she didn't want to be a part of it.
I was tired,
Yeah, it was a
And-
long.
We go down in the basement. Can you show us
and
where
we
you're buried?
I just don't know what it could have been. I don't think there was any wind that night. I think it was a pretty still night.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
bird. I mean,
Holy shit.
you give me.
if it were a bird, we would have seen it because we went right into that room.
Yeah, we walked down the basement. Fuck, I really wish you were holding the camera, Dan, for this video.
Were you burned in the furnace?
You would have gotten some great shots.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's a yes.
I like seeing you in front of the camera, though.
Were you burned in the furnace?
Yeah, all 6 of me.
Oh my god.
I'm being genuine. You're not touching anything, Brennan. You're holding
All
the red
7 of
hot
me.
by the case, correct?
Look at my hand right now and it's still going off.
Are you still there, Brian?
Say this 'cause I
Yeah.
can't
Sorry. I was just
discern
listening to the video because I remember this part being like where Rick's like, "Are you're not fucking with it, are you?" But sorry, what did you say, Dan? It's sorry, 'cause
Nothing. It doesn't matter.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to
No.
ignore you.
I didn't realize you were listening because I just hear silence because I can't hear the video.
Oh fuck. Okay, here, wait. Let me see if I can rectify this. You want me to share? I'll share my screen on Discord, and then you just join my screen. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Let me just. Sorry, Dan. I'm so. I should have been doing this all along. Okay, let me go live there, and then you join that go live,
Okay, hold on.
and then let me know if you can see the video.
It's stopped buffering. Here we go. Here it's going now. It's still
Back.
loading. Stream failed to start.
Stream failed to start. So you couldn't join it here. Let me try disconnecting real. Stop streaming. Okay. Share your screen. Screens. We'll go to this one here. Go live. Okay. Sorry, we're just working this out, chat. Now try joining the if you click on like the live thing. Like do you see in our call that it says this screen?
I see a screen share.
Okay, yeah, if you click on that, if you click on like the red live, you should click on like the thing by our area there, and you can click on you'd see me essentially my screen of Discord. Or well, it's, now I put it on the video here.
Here. No, you're not coming up.
Like you can't see the video?
No, I can't see you. Hold on, let me click on your.
You don't need to see me like personally. You should be able to see my screen though, like the.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Because there should be. Is there like a red live next to my name or another screen?
No, just an X.
Okay, let me see.
Hold on, wait a minute. What's this?
Because it should be, if you're in our call in Discord, you should be able to see.
NS. Nope.
Damn. Okay, we'll figure it out for next time. But
we'll figure it out. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's so fucking interesting. Let me go back to this.
Watch it on the camera.
Get Dan back here.
Come on, we're not.
Yeah, this is basically what we're doing here, Dan. Is when you're asking it like, "Are you buried here?" and the thing starts fucking going off.
Burned in this furnace.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And then it just went off, and we're like, "Holy fuck!"
Do you think I'm touching this thing now, Rick? Damn,
And then after Rick accusing me of like fucking with it,
Were you murdered?
it went off. I'm like, "Do you think I'm touching it now?" But for someone who thought I was fucking with it, he did such a bad job of filming like my hands holding the thing.
Was it a stranger?
Was it someone you knew?
That's when I had that
So you knew the
on-camera
person with a
light that
friend?
was like a huge black light.
Yeah.
I need to get another one of those.
Okay.
Fuck, and it's going off. We're asking if she knew someone that
Did you live in the city?
that killed her.
You guys can't ask questions at the same
I
time.
think it was that it was a family friend or someone that the family knew that murdered her.
Yeah, that like lured her in there.
Did your boyfriend kill you?
It was so
It was depressing. I like felt depressed after we left because I just kept thinking about it. I'm like, I can't imagine being like, if it's true, like a ghost stuck in that place. Can you imagine how horrible that would be?
Yeah. Fuck, man. What I completely forgot about this video, but what a gem.
Subscribe to Uncharted Channel.
I don't know how to listen. I have thought of every possible fucking thing I could have.
Is there more than one person down here with us right now?
Yeah.
Thing
Carolyn,
go
thank
off.
you for subscribing.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I was literally just holding it
why would you ask?
like dead beat in the palm of my hand. I wasn't like throwing it around because I know sometimes if you like bang it off things, it could go off maybe. But like it was like
a spirit and this is real shit.
it's just I don't know. As the one holding it, I'm like the only one that could have been fucking with it, and like me personally knowing that I didn't fuck with it like fucks with me personally, you know.
Why can't they ask?
I know that sentence didn't make much sense.
It's like outside of our belief.
Yeah, because I'm very skeptical when it comes to the paranormal, but this is like, for me, the skeptic, to be holding the device and it's going off is like says something, you know.
Yeah.
Cam Band, who knows? Maybe the entity subscribed, and then
Is there any way
right
you can
after we
show
saw someone
yourself to us?
subscribe. It worked. That was the ghost. Carolyn was the ghost.
Can you just appear right over here if you want?
Yeah, when you asked it to appear right in front of you.
Fuck.
Do you need me to turn the light
I was
out?
hoping. Do you need me to turn the light out? All right.
It's almost like it was like respond, like it was like you're like, do you need it to be turn the light out? It went, and then you're like, do you need me to turn the light out? It went like right after.
Yeah, it was just like a conversation, like we're having a one-way conversation. Not a one-way, but a two-way conversation.
Yeah,
I really, honestly, I just don't know.
Still there?
But the fact that thing is going off in a basement is pretty incredible because that basement has no power in it whatsoever. And it's shielded, it's underground, so it's shielded from any kind of power lines or anything that could possibly.
Oh my God! Wait, I've never seen this part, Dan. Okay, this is part attributed to Rick's like bad filming, but when I was gonna say you're like, are you behind me? And then it blurs out. Like, look at this. Look at this footage here when oh, I didn't mean to boot up. Oh, fuck. I accidentally booted up my editing software. It's gonna fuck everything up now. That's what I'm saying. Okay, let me exit out of all this. Sorry. Okay, here, wait. Well, I'll rewind it one more time, but I gotta join and leave the call because I know it's fucked up my Discord. It always does that. Sorry, Dan, 1 second. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, perfect. Sorry. Okay, but yeah, like, let me throw it back onto that, and you can see, you literally right now you say, "Are you behind me right now?" And then Rick pans over, and it fucking looks like something's behind you, man. That's so crazy. Oh wait, they can't hear Dan. Let me try. Can you talk again, Dan, for a second? Ah, fuck. It's not coming up on Discord. Give me 1 second. Sorry. I knew opening my editing software fucked it up. I need to delete that shortcut. Okay, let me try leaving and joining back. Okay, try talking again, Dan, sorry. Fuck, I don't know what happened with the audio. I'm sorry. It's literally every time I open my editing software, it fucks my Discord up. Okay, let me try restarting Discord. Give me 1 second, guys. I apologize. Discord. Okay. Go to task manager. Oh God. Discord, boot it up. And then, because I can hear you, Dan, it's just. Okay, let me end the task. Okay. Sorry, chat. Bear with me for 1 second. Some technical difficulties. Oh no. You can hear me, but for some reason, Discord, let me try doing properties. Let me try putting it back on. Let me move it to this, and then let me move it back to Discord for 1 second. I know it's just because of I touched the editing software, but try again now, Dan.
Hello?
Okay, there we go. Okay, we're back. Sorry.
Okay.
That was my bad. I apologize, chat. Just let me get this set up here real quick.
Blow on it. Falcor said blow on it.
Could do that. Let me minimize this a little bit here. Click on that. I don't need to share my video. Click on.
It is spooky, man, though.
I know. You're like, do you see anyone behind me? And fuck, let me disconnect and rejoin. For some reason your video, yeah, we need to find a new fucking platform. At least they can hear you now. But I'll have the video. It's buffering right now. But
yeah,
it's
the
so
damn video of the ghost.
I know.
As long as they can hear me, who cares?
I know. I'm sorry. Apologize, chat. Oh, there we go. We got the video back up.
Let me see this video again. I want to see it again. The ghost.
You want me
thing.
to rewind it? This is
Yeah.
the most rewound segment here too. Ryan Dowling, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Yeah, you just said, "Are you behind me?" And then it literally looks like someone is behind you, and then the thing focuses in, and it's just like a wall.
This shot. Look at it. Look.
I know.
It looks like there's a damn person standing there behind me.
You want me to rewind and pause it on that?
What? Pause it on that one shot there.
Oh, no audio on the video. Okay, let me go to properties real quick.
Okay, just first of all, let's just look at the thing again before we start fucking around with the audio.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back to this. Here, wait.
It feels like little times.
It's so it's right here where you say, "Are you behind me?"
Oh.
And then you pan up, and it's literally like
it's during the when it's blurry.
Yeah, it's like on this frame right here.
Right here, yeah.
You can see it looks like there's like, I don't know, some outline here, and then you can see there's a door here, but there's nothing that outline that looks like that.
Whoa, dude, look at that.
Like, that's fucking insane.
That looks like a person is standing behind me in the dark.
That's so crazy. And then you still see the shape. And then
I can feel you behind me. Are you touching?
Like, what is it? Like, look, there's nothing there.
My hands. There. It's so like.
Is it still the same person we've been talking to?
Like,
this whole time?
that's so fucking crazy.
Are you behind me? Are you touching my hands? Oh my god.
That is fucking insane.
I can feel
touching
my hands. It feels like little hands.
That dude, I mean, that was the moment, and I told you.
Are we speaking to somebody?
When
are you cold?
that happened, it felt like hands were on my hands.
I can't explain that. That's
I was
fucked.
covered with goosebumps.
You feel very
I was like
cold.
covered with goosebumps, and I said, I asked if
I
the
turn
ghost was
around, am I
behind me
gonna see
because
you?
I could feel something like misty on my hands and on my arms.
Yeah.
And the
Wraith
thing
is
went
right.
off.
Oh my god.
If I turn around, can I?
It did go.
I swear
Wraith
the
said the
shadow
camera's
over
trying to
him.
focus on it, and that's why it went all blurry. Let's rewind it again. Let's see that segment.
Weird. That is crazy.
Yeah, because the camera, as soon as it goes in that corner, it's always Rick's panning around like several times, but as soon as it went in that corner, that's when it started getting like.
Are you behind
So
me?
you're saying this is the most rewind section of the video?
Oh my.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, because look, it literally fucking. That is so crazy.
I can feel you behind me. Are you touching my hands?
And then it focuses in.
Is it
Because
still
you
the
can
same
see
person we've been talking to this whole?
you can see most watched here if you ever go to the thing. So it's like right
There's
here and right here.
Behind me.
That's fucking crazy. That's
time?
so
Can you wait a
insane.
second?
I mean, that
Are you
is
behind
something
me? Are you
else,
touching my
man.
hands?
Because I remember we were.
I knew it.
I think this was before we went to the Moth.
can
I think this
feel
was on our way to the
Someone
Mothman.
touching my
'Cause I think I
hands.
remember you telling some
It
people about
feels
the
like little
experience.
like not little hands.
It
but
was
feels
definitely
very soft.
after. It was
Are you
After?
speaking to somebody?
Yeah.
You're very. Are you cold?
Because we left that house in Point Pleasant, and then we went south and went to down
Yeah.
You feel
to
very cold.
we're in that beautiful house.
If I
Fuck,
turn around, am I
man.
gonna see you?
I had not noticed that before, so
Yeah, I didn't
That's-
notice that either.
that is really incredible. I had
If
not
I turn
noticed
that
that
can I
before.
see you?
I swear the
That's
shadow
almost up
over
there with the other
I just
video
saw
where I caught
right next to me.
Paranormal stuff.
Shadow.
Are there more
You
than
know
one
what?
ghost in
Real
here?
quick, it's a quick video.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm down to watch whatever you want to watch, Dan.
You go to
So there's more than one
it's
spirit
on the
in
Film
this room?
channel.
'Cause-
It's possible
right,
ghosts
so
or
who was next? Was that you next to Brennan?
just
no.
type in like Dan Bell Film It Possible Ghosts.
You're behind me, right?
Okay. Well, let's wait 1 second because this coming up right here is the most watched segment, and I want to see why it is that, and then it peters off. But
we were definitely spooked. I mean,
Wait a minute, I don't
I
feel
had
you
never
anymore.
had an experience like this before.
Yeah, I mean, you could see it in my eyes. I was definitely like, okay,
It
something.
was like we were in direct communication with a ghost.
Are you still behind me, Gas?
Like a murdered ghost. It was like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like incredible feeling of sadness that I had in that place.
That was just so unbelievable, the whole experience. Because it was like nobody gets fucking readings or shit like that when they go in. We're just three Joe Schmoes going to this fucking
I could feel
house.
it was so weird.
I was like, I couldn't cover. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
It felt like little hands were touching my hands. Like if you put your hands behind your back, like it felt like that is crazy. Very cold.
And like like
Not, like,
if we were like the ghost hunter like
Can you
stereotypes,
touch
we'd be like,
me?
oh my god, guys, did you hear that? Like freaking out or whatever. But like,
if you see videos like that where people are like, you know, those are just
like
bullshit. That's
this
not
guy?
how it happens.
Yes or no?
It's sort of a quiet, somber kind of thing. It's not like this explosive, you know.
Yeah, run, the ghost's gonna get us. But Pimu, I think we looked into if there was any like reported deaths or cold cases in the area, and I don't think we found anything.
Well, that was before they would even.
Yeah, report any of that stuff.
The area of West Virginia back then was pretty lawless. I mean,
Can you leave this house?
you could definitely
Yes.
get away with murder back then if you.
Yeah.
No.
Can't leave the house. I mean,
Fuck, this is when you asked it if it could leave the house, and it said no.
oh, how horrible was that?
Look at your
there more
face.
than
You're
one
just
of
like,
you
you
down here
literally
with
look
us?
depressed. You're like, fuck.
I just felt really. I just had an overwhelming feeling of sadness.
Well, I'd say that's a yes.
From
Is
this.
there anybody upstairs?
I don't know why. I mean, I just felt really sad.
Did you hear that?
I hear footsteps. Do you know who that is?
Hey, Brent.
Yes
Yeah.
or no?
Back it up again a little bit.
Do you have the audio now, or do you want me to keep
No, I don't need the audio. Just back it up a little bit.
like to hear or
No, back.
like further?
Oh wait, hold on. There's a time delay.
Yeah, I think they're about 5 seconds on actual stream behind me.
Okay, let's just hold on. What is? All right, just play it from here. Play it from here. Just play.
Okay.
Are there more than one of you down here with us?
Actually, I'm just gonna have a look at it on my own. But I think I saw something.
I can sort out like if you want me to look at a specific time.
Well, I'd say that's a yes.
Is there anybody upstairs?
Rick asks if there's anyone upstairs, and it
Did
goes
you hear
off.
that?
I hear footsteps. Do you know who that is?
But I think that was Rebecca when
Yes
she was
or
coming
no?
in, because she's like, you guys have been in here forever.
No, Rebecca never went to the house.
I heard a footstep.
She
Was
didn't?
that you?
No, she did not go to the house.
I'm still hearing footsteps.
So the footsteps we heard upstairs were not Rebecca.
That
So-
might have been Rebecca. That was,
that's what I was thinking.
that was too prominent to be.
I specifically, when we went outside and she was asleep in the back of the truck or the car,
Yeah.
and I said to her, "Did you walk up to the house?" And she said, "Hell no, I'm not going up."
Oh yeah, I remember that. She's like, holy
Yeah.
fuck, you guys took forever.
So she did not go up to the house.
You be
The-
well.
We heard, you can actually hear them in the video, the sounds of footsteps walking around upstairs.
It's
Thank
crazy how much
you.
of this that I fucking
Okay. let me turn
blocked
this
out of
off.
my memory. I completely forgot about like.
This was a sort of a once in a lifetime kind of thing.
Well, take
I
that
love-
as you will.
Love your
Did-
face.
I don't know what to think
Sorry
of that.
to say, this is probably one of the most compelling
on there.
paranormal videos online today.
Which is
Here, I got
insane.
my big flashlight.
I
can
hate
turn
to
on
say
now.
that in such a way, but I'm sorry, but none of this is set up. None of
No.
this is even remotely, to me, explainable. I don't know what that device, and I had worked with that device many times, never went off.
No, the only other time I saw it go off was in the ceiling of Children's Asylum.
I would be by computers, I would be by televisions. It never went off. That damn thing was responding directly to us through questions while we were in that house. And there are no paranormal videos online that come close to that video.
Yeah, it's fucking insane, to be honest. I completely forgot so much of that video what happened.
I honestly don't know. Like we're watching it now, and you clearly see a figure standing behind me.
Yeah, I'd never noticed that before. That's fucking crazy. It literally, the camera shoots out of focus right behind you, and you see, and then it zooms in, and it's literally just a fucking, there's a door and like a flat wall. Hey, Lochnar, welcome to the stream, my friend. Hello, Scott. Welcome to the stream. We've been reviewing some of our old content here.
No, I honestly have no idea what. I've never seen anything online ghost-wise that comes close to that video as far as.
No, it was fucking crazy. Like that's the most responsive fucking anything has ever been.
I've never had an experience like that, and it lasted for like 20 minutes or more.
Yes. We started in that house when it was just getting dark. We came out, it was pitch black. It was insane. What was the other one you wanted me to look up, sorry?
The other one is just like Dan Bell, film it, possible ghosts. This is another video that I don't know how to explain.
Is it 2 experiences I cannot explain paranormal?
No.
5 years ago?
Mm-mm.
Is it Glup Lakes?
No, it's not a story. It's a video. It's a short video. Derelict building. Ghost scene in derelict building.
Oh, okay. Dan Bell, film it. Ghost scene in.
Maybe that's it.
Derelict building. Weird ghost shadow in derelict factory, Clarksburg, West Virginia.
That's it. So let me premise this before we go into it.
Here, wait, let me get you back on here.
This is an old, I think Corning glassware factory. It's abandoned.
Oh, my mom loves Corningware.
It's been abandoned for years. It is was pretty much sealed up. Okay, we went up to the building, and Will was behind me, and everyone says, "Oh, it's Will's shadow." But it's not, because Will kept walking around to the other side of the factory. He did not walk back and forth behind me. And there's a small opening that looks into the basement. I'd say the opening was probably about 8 inches wide and 2.5 feet tall. I was able to stick my hand in and look. Now, when you watch this, I had a microphone on my phone that malfunctioned right when we see the ghost. So the sound changes, but that has nothing to do with the shadow that I'm seeing walking around. And you can see the shadow several times even before I see it.
That's crazy.
Play the video and let's see this. I think the video is only like 2.5 minutes long.
Yeah, it's a very short video. Thank you, Brittany. That's very sweet of you to say. And Verrier says, yeah, that's what we were talking about, Verrier. They were saying that at the most watched section, Rick pans to the room with the wooden door. It looks like someone is looking half in, half out the hallway. Then he pans back and it's gone. Oh. Thank you, Jack. Thank you for the donation, Jack. Appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Wait, should we go back to that one video? Because they said at the most watched section, Rick pans to the room with the wooden door. It looks like someone is looking half in.
Well, let's watch this one first, and then we'll watch the other one.
Okay. Sorry, let me just mute this, get this to full, and then we will unmute.
And more until May 21st.
And then once it starts, we'll put Dan back here. There we go.
Hey everyone, here we are.
It's got commercials on it. I'm making money.
West Virginia.
I couldn't even skip that ad.
Off the highway here and have a look at
Wonderful.
This industrial building that once was.
Okay, so here we are. This is
longer.
outside the.
And here it is.
Factory building. I think someone said it's in Clarksburg, West Virginia. I think.
Here we go.
I have heard that this building has been demolished.
They have it pretty much sealed off.
So it was for 2 minutes.
But
So here's the outside, and I start walking up to the building, and we'll get a good look at the hole. And I think I remember the hole being just like
piece of industry history. I'm not quite sure.
It wasn't that big.
What this building would have been used for. I'm assuming.
Maybe like 8 inches, 10 inches across, and a couple feet.
Something to do with.
Let's see here. We can see.
Like industrial product or something. I'm not quite sure. Hard to say.
There we go. I'm up to the thing.
Maybe somebody can look this
so
up
is it when
on
you look inside,
Google
you see something?
and fill us in on what it used to be. Here's a
All right, here is
small.
Okay, here's the hole.
Hole.
Okay.
Oh, I think I saw it. Yeah, I saw it move across.
You literally first it's there. You can see it walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna move our videos out of the our things to the other side, because it happens on the left side of the screen from what I could see. I'm gonna move us over here.
Wait a minute. That's not even it though. The money shot's coming up.
Wait, I'm gonna take your segment out for. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll hide. I'll move us back over here, but I'll hide both of our videos so you can actually just watch the video.
Yeah.
Okay, let me hide this. And where's my camera here? Okay.
You can see more repulsive.
I saw it walk across.
Okay, now you'll see it here.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And it's a shame because
it walks. There it is walking.
And you could tell that doesn't look like Will's shadow because
it
would be on this pillar, but it's behind the pillar.
Around. Yeah, it turns around and goes back. It hides.
What the fuck?
Look at that.
And you're not even reacting to anything.
No, because I just noticed it then is when I say, what was that? Because I saw it
That was kind of weird.
on my phone. And I was like, what the hell was that? And you know, I don't know to this. I don't know.
I just
look at the hole.
Like
That's all the hole is. It's not that big. It's not big. I was blocking the whole hole, so Will was not.
Yeah, I saw something move there.
Look
but
there. Will had already walked down
like
the other
behind
way.
you.
Look into the place.
Will was gone. He was not walking around outside.
Insane that it was literally just kept moving around too.
People have said, oh, they're like, oh, this is special effects. You added it in and blah blah. I didn't do anything.
And it's a shame because
So here you can see it walking in front of that pillar, and then it walks up to this pillar, and then it stops, turns, and walks back into the darkness. Look.
Huh.
You can see it's almost like
Yeah.
it's dimensional. It's almost like it's like a shadow. Just go back again when it walks away from the pole back into the darkness. It's like 3-dimensional. You can see it walking on the fucking floor. Go back a little bit more. A little bit more.
What is that? And it's a shame because people.
This is crazy.
Are repulsive.
Yeah, I honestly, when I saw it in the phone, I almost couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was like, okay, so here it comes. It's walking into the frame, and it walks up to that pole. It stops. Look, it looks.
Yeah.
It's the pole.
When it
You
comes
can
back
literally
around there.
see it move across the floor to the back wall and into the darkness.
That is fucking bizarre.
So why wouldn't it just, if it was Will, why would, if he was,
Well, it's
why
also
wouldn't you
moving
see-
behind the poles. Like Will's shadow would be in front of the poles.
it would be in front of the pole. So why the fuck wouldn't you see it more? You know what I mean? You would see, it would be more obvious that it was Will. He was not behind me.
Yeah,
I'm telling you
that's-
guys. And honestly, if he walked behind me, there's no sunlight out. There's no sun. It's a cloudy day. And
Yeah.
why would his shadow be burst into that little hole onto a wall in the basement? It makes no sense.
Yeah, that.
That
I mean,
is-
I don't know
see-
how to fucking explain that.
And Giant Stonehead, that's a really good catch. I agree with you. I wasn't looking for ghosts. I was just looking for quick content to put on the Film It channel because that was the purpose. Originally, the Film It channel was, just little videos.
Secondary stuff.
And
so I'm trying to.
So when I saw that shadow in on my phone screen, I said, "What the fuck? What is that?" And it just was totally shocking. And again, it's just. I think it's one of those situations where you're not looking for ghosts. And then you see a ghost.
It just appears.
Let's go back to the other footage again.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. The one where somebody was saying like you see
something
a face. Where the hell is it? Was it on the main channel, that one? The Miner's Cottage?
It's on the main channel.
Oh, okay. Dan Bell.
Let's go to your history.
Miner's Cottage. That's true. Let's see if I can. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay, let me go here, play it, and then let's go. It's right.
It's when Rick turns the camera around. He's facing it into that room.
Yeah, they said that there's
behind me, right?
supposedly there's a face. I think is what
I
Barry
don't feel
said.
it anymore.
Yeah, after the shot, behind Dan with the blurred camera shot.
Are you still behind
Not
me
soon
now?
after, Rick pans into a room with a wooden door, and it looks like something is there.
Are you
and
still
pans
behind
away
me,
and pans
Gas?
back, it's gone.
Are you behind Rick?
I don't have any risky viewings, Cam Bam.
Oh my god. Oh no.
So this is the most replayed is right around here. But is this the spot right here? He pans into this.
Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about.
I don't see anything though.
I don't see anything either.
Unless he walks up to the room, I don't know.
I can feel.
Well, wait a minute. Let it run because then
so
he.
weird.
I think he gets a better shot into the room.
This fucking thing.
It felt like hands were touching my hands. Like if you put your hands behind your back, like it felt like.
You passed it back up, okay. So let me go. We'll go to this section, this whole like lump of
Am I
section.
gonna see you?
So we'll start.
Hands.
We'll start from where we see
hands?
the first blurry person behind you.
Are you behind me?
Oh my.
I knew it. I knew it. I can feel you behind me. Are you touching my hands?
Okay, so it's after this when Rick looks in the left-hand side of the room, I'm
we've
thinking.
been talking to this whole time?
Can you wait a second?
Are you
Yeah,
behind
I think
me?
it
Are you
is
touching my
like
hands?
this. I knew it. I can feel.
When he pans in the room,
someone
look to the
touching my
right of the
hands.
door.
It feels like little hand, like not little hands, but it feels very soft.
Are we speaking to somebody?
Are you cold?
Is it here, like this section, or a little further? Just notice when the blurry dude when he turns and they look to the left.
Yeah, I think they're talking about the
The
other.
initial figure behind you.
Yeah.
I think they're talking about the other room too.
You feel very cold.
Okay,
If I
pans
turn
into the
around,
right.
am I going to see you?
Oh my god.
If I turn around, can I see you?
I swear that the shadow over there moved.
I just saw right next to you.
Are there more than one ghost in here?
Around here? No.
Just let it
Play
go.
on 0.25. Yeah, that's fair. I'll turn down the playback speed. Put it on 0.25. Because then there's a 5-second delay. I apologize for the audio. Past after he films Dan from behind. Oh, okay. So it's right. Is it someone by me? So like he films Dan from behind.
And this looks like there's something in that corner behind you.
Or is it past after he films Dan from
I
behind?
turn around, am I gonna see you?
It's in the spare room. Oh, okay. So I'll go forward a little bit then. 'Cause when does Rick film over in the... That's the wall beside us. Okay, it's coming up here because it's the most replayed part. Room to the left of Dan. Okay. Yeah, this is the most replayed spot. So I think this is when he does the initial pan.
Behind you in the your book bag. Behind the
Yeah,
book
that was
bag.
my.
It almost looks like there's something.
I don't know. It's most replayed right here, but this isn't the left of the room. Let's see. Like Rick will eventually pan over. I know that.
Are you still behind me? Yes.
Okay, they're saying when the camera goes to the left of Dan.
Are you behind Rick?
He's so fucking hammered. Oh, and it says it's behind Rick. I see. And it's fucking going off. Okay, so it's gotta be around here. Is it this light or
What is that in the closet?
this or
In the closet, when it pans from me to the other room, there is a shadow in that closet behind me.
let me see, I'll rewind a little bit. Like here? You're saying like this?
See the shadow on the wall behind me? Look.
Yeah, like right here?
Yeah.
Here, I'll hide ourselves again so we can actually like properly. You're saying like right here, Dan, essentially?
Right there, yeah. What is causing that shadow there? Look at that. Disappears. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just whatever.
I'm just trying to see this person in the other room, and then Rick pans and it's gone.
All right, just let's focus here for a moment.
Yeah.
They said it's to the right of the door?
So is it right here where I stopped, or are we still need to go a bit further? It's like right here. I don't know, because this was an empty room over here.
Yeah.
That thing to the right of the door. Are you seeing this? Does this thing like vanish? Because I don't know. This could be like a hole in the back wall. I don't know.
Just play it and let's see. I don't. I'm just saying. I don't. Some people.
Middle of the screen. Play. Oh, he pans. Then he pans back and it's gone.
All right, we'll play it and let's see what the hell they're talking about. Hold on. No, let's just let it play. So he pans down, and then he pans back up.
I'd say if you're talking about that crack, I think it's still right here.
Come on.
Oh.
Oh, keep playing. Keep playing.
I am. Oh. Was there something in that crack? I don't know.
I don't see anything.
It's tough to say.
I don't see anything.
Cause I still do see that, like, whatever that thing is there.
It's just lens flare.
Yeah, it could be a bunch of different things. It definitely is creepy. I mean, the basement was fucking creepy, to be fair. Don't need to apologize, Barrier.
About like what's in the middle of the doorway? Is that what they're talking about?
I'm not too sure. Might have just been the lighting when it was at full speed. You could never sell that filthy room. Yeah, if somebody has screenshots of what we're talking about, send it in the Discord.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Now,
Yeah.
the thing behind me, that is...
Yeah, that on the other hand is fucked.
Looks like a human shape. I have never noticed that until now. Until you pointed it out. Because I don't go and read the comments. I mean, I barely read any comments anymore. So,
I mean, to be fair, I never noticed that either until watching it back for this first time here. It's crazy. Darkest
Yes or
level going
no?
in and out makes it disappear. That has to be it. Look like
God,
legs
thanks,
standing
stay
there. That's
quiet.
true.
Fucking die.
Yeah, because I mean, we are using the light we're using is like, what is it? Like it's like a UV light. Specifically, like it doesn't add any light to our vision really.
An
It just
IR
adds.
light.
Yeah, IR light. That's what they're called.
We're in complete black, dark in this.
Yeah.
In this, we don't see anything.
House?
The only light we have is from
Yes.
the camera monitor, and then whenever the fucking device
No.
lights up, that's pretty much it for us in
Can't leave the
this.
house.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was definitely one of the weirder things we have we have filmed in our our career. That's definitely the one that I cannot explain. But yeah. Capital J says, "Can you ask Dan if there will be a Saturday night drive this weekend? Wishing you both the best."
That's my answer. No,
So that you heard it here, Capital J.
Yes, I will be doing Saturday this week. Yes.
You heard it here first. You heard it. It was either yes or a. But yeah, I think that's a good spot to close it out on. Thank you so much for joining me here, Dan. I gotta do 5 gifted memberships, so don't go anywhere just yet. Like I said, I would, because unfortunately we are missing the stream this Thursday. I will be away, but we stream every Tuesday and Thursday. If you did enjoy this stream, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate it. I know Dan hates it when I do this.
I had a good time like analyzing the Ghost videos. I don't think we've ever actually sat those together. The thing about, and I'll say this again about the miner's cabin or whatever that is. You know, Brent and I saw a dark shadow move in front of a window
in the upstairs,
not outside. It was inside in the parlor room.
Yeah.
Right when you come in the front door, there'd be a staircase right in front of you, and then there's what I would think would be a dining room on one side, because the dining room would have had the fireplace, and then the parlor room on the other side, where you'd have TV room or whatever. Well, this was before television, but and we saw this black thing move in front of the window very quickly, and we both
jumped. Yeah.
Because I said, "Did you see that?" And Brendan said, "Yeah." And I said, "What was that? Was it a bird?" And we went thinking there was a bird inside the house. If there was a bat in there, we would have definitely seen the bat.
Yeah, seen it, heard it. The thing would have been going crazy.
Yeah,
and it was like low to the. It was like wasn't low to the ground, but it was like too big to be a bat, and it like covered too much area.
It was the shape of a person.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, but that's what it looked like to me. And I thought, my first thought was, Rebecca's on the porch.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But then she was asleep in the car. I didn't remember that. I didn't remember.
Rebecca never walked up to that house. She was in the car the whole time. Rebecca's not the kind of person that's going to disturb us doing this kind of thing. But also, she would never walk up to this house by herself. Yeah. So there's no fucking way she was walking around on the porch and then left. She would have came up and knocked on the door or something.
Yeah. Catherine, I'm still very skeptical. Like I said, I can't explain this particular situation, but I haven't seen any definitive proof, at least. And Jason Bell says did you capture a ghost in the Neon Dreams Mall video? He said you got to analyze that one.
Where?
Yeah, I don't know. Also, if you haven't already, and you want a chance of becoming a channel member, click the 3 dots and click enable gifts for this channel. We'll do the draw in just a few moments.
I had heard from somebody that Fredericktown Mall was supposed to be haunted.
Fredericktown Mall. Jason Bell says at the very end of the Neon Dreams Mall video. Maybe we'll examine that next time.
I haven't seen that video for years, so I'd have to watch it again. But I had heard that there was a haunting in Fredericktown Mall as far back as 2007.
Really?
I had heard that the mall was supposed to be haunted, but I never put much into it, just because when you're there at night and it's closed and there's lights blinking on and off and stuff. I mean, it just it's already scary without ghosts. But funny enough, I had heard someone say that they saw a ghost in that video, but I don't think I ever looked to check to see.
Jason says when you're walking through the projection room.
Oh no,
Man.
that's not a ghost. That was my friend Tyler.
Oh, it was just in the background or something?
That's Tyler. I've never said that before, but it was him. I remember he came up with me to the booths. That's Tyler Sigler. He passed away. When did Tyler pass away?
Was he one of the guys that you brought around early on in your Urbex videos? Like he was just he would just come every now and again?
He was filming mall videos. And he contacted me. This was really early on.
Jason says they thought it was a ghost for years. You had them believing.
Yeah, well, because I don't say anything. Why say anything? Just let people watch it and take away what they want. I'm not gonna like break all the secrets. You know what I mean?
No,
Sometimes
for
things
sure.
just happen by accident, and it pops up on the video, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna say a word. Let's just let people. Like the door at Summit Place.
Yeah, you didn't say it was a draft, but you also didn't say
I just
it
cut
was
away
a
from
ghost.
it and never say anything. And then everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's a ghost! Did you see a ghost? Did you But no, that was. I'm almost 100%. No. I'm not going to say 100. I'm going to say 70% certain that was Tyler. If it wasn't Tyler, I don't know what it was. But it seems to me that he was with me when I went up there. Although I don't know because we weren't really together when I was filming. That is such a sad story, and it's just so it makes me so upset still to think about it because he was such a wonderful person. And he loved abandoned malls, but he was a good boy, so he didn't want to break any laws and trespass.
Oh, I see.
He would sit at that mall and like imagine what it was like inside. And one night, the security guy got off like at 10 o'clock or something. And he put the key in a lockbox and he didn't lock the box.
Oh,
And
shit.
so Tyler went over and like got the key and he calls me and he's like, "Hey, I have the keys to Fredericktown Mall. Do you want to come up?" And I was like, "Hell yeah." So I went up there and we went in together. And I've never seen someone so happy in my whole life. He was pure joy. And it wasn't long after. Was it? Hold on, let me just look up one thing real quick.
Yeah, no worries. No worries at all.
When did Tyler die?
Here, while you're looking that up, we'll do the membership. Let me see if I can do it here. Am I not signed in? The hell? Am I not? Hey, Very, thank you for joining the family, my friend. Let me see. What can I not? Why can I not give membership? I only have super stickers and super chat. What happened here? Let me see if I can reset this real quick. Pop this out. Sorry, chat. Give me 1 second while Dan looks up that. I think it's something to do with me not being signed in, but I can't gift membership. I can only send myself a super chat, which is counterintuitive. What? This is the first time ever. Did it close off? Or send myself a super sticker, which I don't want to do either. Let me try refreshing one more time. Sorry, chat. I apologize if I cannot actually gift some membership. What is going on? That is so bizarre. Yeah, I'm kind of a gaming face on. Thank you, Pimu, for the sticker.
Shit, I wish I knew he had this thing.
I wonder why it's only showing one of the two. Connor Bowen, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it, my friend. Flamboyant Pickle, thank you for joining as a channel member. I don't know why I can't gift memberships or buy a membership for myself. I can just buy a super chat. But thank you, Connor Bowen, for the donation. And thank you, Flamboyant Pickle. Welcome to the family as a bronze member. Appreciate it, my friend. I apologize. I will sort this issue out for next stream, and I will make it right. In the meantime, I'm very sorry, chat. So how did you meet?
Okay. Tyler died, I think, in 2018. He I don't think he had gotten sick until after the Fredericktown Mall video. But he was just a big mall fan, and after Fredericktown, I kind of lost touch with him, and then I ran into him again at another dead mall, like a year later, and we started talking again and hanging out. And he would come over here. He would come down to Baltimore and hang out with me and stuff. And then one day he texted me and said, "I can't swallow." And
Oh, I remember you telling me this. Yeah, this
he
is
said he
sad.
couldn't swallow, and I was like, "What?" And he said, "I'm going to the emergency room." And then he texted me. He said, "It's either a tumor or I have cancer." And then I was like, "Okay." And then he texted me like an hour later and said, "It's cancer." I said, "Oh
Oh
God."
my God.
It was in his esophagus and his lungs and his liver. It was like a freak, he was only 30 something, like early 30s.
Yeah, Catherine says you made a post about him on Facebook. He passed away at only 31.
Yeah,
That's
he
crazy.
was 31 years old. I mean, he was such a nice guy. And I look at his Facebook sometimes because there's a picture of him that makes me so sad. And it just, well, it doesn't make me sad. It just, no one should die at 30. You know what I mean? It's like too
Yeah.
early, man. And he posted this picture where he's in a cafe and it has like a sticker on it and it says, "Today was a good day." And that's when he was going through just shit with fucking chemo and all these treatments, and they weren't working, and he never complained. And I remember him coming over. It was like one of the last time he came over. And I said, "Oh," I said, what I said, "Death is so hard to talk about." And he just said, "I'm not scared." He's like, he wasn't scared. I mean, for death to experience death,
Yeah.
to be a human, it's just part of.
I would be terrified.
I know, and I probably would be too, but I think I've had friends who've had terminal illnesses, and when they're not sick, they would be terrified of dying. But then when they get sick, you kind of make peace with it, and you're like, okay, well, this is it. We're all gonna have to face it one day, unless we're in a car accident or something quick happens. But all of us are gonna face it one day. But he had to face it a little too soon. But that video wouldn't have been possible without him. And we had so much fun that night going through that place, and we were there for hours. And that's sort of his if that is him in the end, that's his ghost.
Damn.
You know? Even though he was still alive, that's his ghost at the end of that video.
Yeah.
So that's his spirit. Because that was I can tell you, he was not the kind of person that had a very exciting life. So not many very exciting things happened for him. That was one of the most exciting things I think he had ever done in his whole life. Because it was just spontaneous and it was like just him, and it was just, I don't think he could have gone in had I not come up to go in with him.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least it sounds like, yeah, he was from what you've told me, like it seemed like a very good guy, and you guys got to explore them all and film a nice video. But yeah, I know.
I found all these Polaroids of him, and he's so gaunt in the pictures. He's like, he lost all this weight because of his treatment, and but he still has that same smile that just like he was just so strong, you know. That's what I don't. For me, it's hard to fathom that, but he was just really a strong person, very strong, and I miss him. Hopefully, I'll see him again one day.
Yeah. I'm sorry to end the stream on a low, but no. The Undertaker theme. No, but thank you to everyone who came out tonight and listened. Connor, I'm sorry you had a shitty day, but I'm glad we were able to help at least a little bit. Dan, thank you again so much for coming on, as always. And we'll be filming the podcast tomorrow.
Of course, Brennan. You know I love you to death, and I would do anything for you.
Likewise, my friend.
And yeah, so let's get your. Well, can we talk a minute after? Can we end this so I can talk to you?
Yeah, of course. Thank you for everyone for coming out. I'm sorry I couldn't give 5 memberships this time around. I'll try and do it next stream, which will be on Tuesday, so 1 week from now. We unfortunately are going to miss this Tuesday, but I'm live every Tuesday and Thursday for the most part. Our Discord community's in the description below if you don't want to miss a stream. I always post whenever we're live down there. But good night, Greg. Good night, James. Good night, Catherine. Good night, Big Little Man. Good night, Ange. Good night, Wolflin. Good night, Aflad. Good night, Catherine. Good night, Jack. Good night, Pimu. Good night, Exploding Pear. Good night, Kyle. Good night, Connor. Good night, Flamboyant Pickle. Good night, Cam Bam. Good night, Jamie. Good night, Team T. Okay, I'm sorry. Good night. Good night, Dan. Thank you. Thank you all. And to all,